We left off. Killed two.
Killed
Medusa.
Killed one.
Killed one Medusa. One's fucking suffocating and rolling around like a retarded hamster. So. Huh?
That's me. I'll get you, gadgets.
All that.
That's me, Oz. I'll be on your side.
Yeah.
Should we roll an insight on that one? No.
Fucking do it. Just fucking do it.
15 plus. What?
Roll an insight on it.
If Medusa can be part of the party.
18.
18. Yeah, she's lying through her teeth. Like,
Oh,
roll her
18.
20.
She
If
wants
I get
to
out of
live.
here, I'll kill.
I'll
There
start
you
with the bird.
There you go. And that 20.
Cool.
What?
For the insight.
That's what I just said.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That should have been persuasion.
Oh.
Persuasion, please be on our side.
Are you sure? Or intimidation. Be on our side. Or
Hold up.
So did he get in that 20?
He did get it at 20, but I mean, it was redacted. You already rolled. Hold up, though. She's got about a minute and she's dead.
Alright,
Back to our
back to the vampire problem.
problem.
What's a funnier way of killing her? Having her suffocate or having her starve to death inside of a
I mean, if we open it up a little bit, casting laughter and just shut it back.
You still
I was
run
gonna say just poke a small hole in it so you just starve to death.
Nah,
We
fuck
have a weak
that.
point at that
We're not
point.
that evil.
Nah.
Or open it up just enough to just fire.
Or
She's that evil.
conjure insects, scarabs.
Yo.
Oh, shit.
I like the way you think. Much.
Do you have that spell?
No.
Oh.
Open it up years later, it just says death is only the beginning on the inside.
Damn right.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, my God.
How many
What's Brendan
vampires?
Fraser doing here?
5. 5 vampire spawns.
Are they all going on the same team? Turn.
Right now, they're not doing anything. They're just staring at y'all.
Whose turn is it?
They're going.
Whose
That
turn
one.
did it leave off on?
I did the mold earth.
Okay, so
And
it's
then
after you.
I just erased all of that.
Ah,
Jesus Christ.
I'm a bird.
Alright.
new initiative.
Well, technically,
Dude, I mean, it's a free action now.
Right now, yeah, you got a round of trying to figure out what you're doing with the vampire staring at you. And you got the door right in front
Well, I'm
of you.
sprinting to the door. On
they are staring.
Okay, hold up. He said he's sprinting to the door. Who else is going to the door? Okay, hold up. If you're gonna go that route, then you're party B. Party A, who's going to the door?
Party C. Magic missile.
You're grappling him again. Roll the acrobatics
He
check.
is, he is right there.
Yeah, he's not even, yeah, I got him cornered, much less.
Roll the acrobatics check.
Roll acrobatics. D20 plus.
Inspiration.
5.
That's
What did you do?
Inspiration.
It's cocked. It's kind of off. You can roll
If
it.
it's,
I rolled for
it
inspiration.
looks like it could be
The
this
helpful.
or that.
encouragement.
Oh, that's less.
Even better.
Okay, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 6 plus 7.
I encourage someone with that 20 though.
Plus 3, I think.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, he grabbed you
He goes
again.
to the door.
That should
Yo,
be
what's
right.
up?
That is very much wrong.
Why'd you stop him? Come on,
You're
conversation.
a very runaway kind of guy, aren't you?
Okay, question.
I don't want to
Are you
use the
supposed
word
be proficient in
fucking
acrobatics?
coward, but
The only one who saw the fucking guy.
I saw him.
Oh,
That was me.
that was you that rolled it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Vince is the only one that really looked up.
I was just going to the door. I thought we were done.
Okay,
I
hey,
left it with phone
I
cloud.
took the call.
He was like, those whispers
Yeah,
are getting
I took
louder.
the column,
I wonder
molded it
why.
around. Were they near that column?
I'm just like, wait, you didn't know they were there?
no, they're standing upside down.
Okay, I'm like, well, I could take material from here and move it there.
I'm gonna say once I seen them, I just lifted my shield and
Nope.
That's a.
I fucking love guys silent elf fucking just nope.
I too lifted my shield.
Shield.
May I offer you the sacrifice for passage through that door?
Okay. Roll strength for offering. Roll dexterity to see if you can get away.
So he's gotta roll a strength check to break grapple first.
Okay.
Actually, it's
Or
blue and
dance.
grapple, isn't it?
Can I have a new dice?
I got
That
12.
sucks.
No,
Yes.
Let me give you your own
Is it to
set.
beat grapple or to beat your sticky?
I got 12 actually.
I
Try the blue.
Yeah,
Try the blue.
don't
Yeah, he's not freezing us out yet.
It's probably because we're both using the same die set. That's usually.
That's a curse right in the head.
Yeah.
It was only the D12. It's fine.
That's bad juju
Where'd it go?
on a D&D table.
You dropped the die.
Drop the die. The D12.
He dropped the
Alright,
Nice table, by the way.
Thank you. We will find it. It's alright. We'll find it in a minute.
Oh, there it is.
You found
Actually, it was a D8.
it. What'd you roll?
Yeah, the D12 is right there.
Strength check, you said?
Yes.
13.
You can try to roll again.
Alright,
15.
roll again.
Or was it 15?
Did you just roll that?
Yeah, 13.
13 plus
4. This is number.
acrobatics.
Oh.
16.
Did you say an athletics check?
Acrobatics.
No, for him. For me. Did you say an athletics check?
No, it says strength check for you.
Okay.
Because you're holding on now.
Question: Is he proficient in acrobatics or not?
Yes.
He should be.
Okay, that number should be higher. It should not be a 3. 3 plus his dex, though, so it should be a 6. It's there, but it's half erased. So.
Alright. He got away enough. You can have your conversation.
So can I go back to the door, or am I still grappled?
That's a strength check. I didn't pick you up into the air above my head. To break my grapple.
The mimic glue or your hold of yourself?
Yeah.
Mimic glue
adhesive.
is 13.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Mine is 15.
Oh, default mimics 13.
If you make a strength check of 15 or higher, you break my adhesive.
Well, he had 13.
That was for.
That was for me picking him up.
Oh, okay.
So I have to roll.
Go ahead and roll again.
He wiggle woggled and
No,
sat down, I
he's
guess.
still with you.
I didn't even roll. It was kind of just like.
Oh, and
Drop.
you have disadvantage to break my grapple.
Alright, well,
Just throwing that out there.
while they're squabbling.
I'm not squabbling at all. I'm holding this shit down.
You rolled on me.
That's kind of the point. You don't split the party. So it's
Oh,
team one.
yeah.
That's rule 1.
Team B.
Where did this mimic learn party
The other guy?
politics?
Oh, when he got his mind is where he learned all his party politics.
He ate some guy.
Oh look, you left the party. Hello.
I was forced to join this party. I didn't have a chance.
As I
I was
remember,
Let me
looking for
explain.
fun.
willingly.
Hold on. Is his name
Vampires?
willingly?
No.
Let me explain this to you. Either
Roll a
You said
persuasion
help us
check.
die.
yeah, a guy told him to help or die. Either you live with us or die alone.
What'd you roll for persuasion?
25.
Okay.
It's like, hold on.
Yeah, they see finger, they're okay.
We'll let this
We'll
play out.
let this play out.
Judges.
Now, if
So
we
would
could
this
just
be
not offer up our new
This could
temporary
be like
friend for sacrifice.
Entertainment.
Is he a new friend or is he a temporary friend?
Yes.
I mean, are you gonna egg it on
Further
in any way?
Preferably not bait.
As he's talking, I'm just gonna slowly, take a step at a time, towards the door.
See, I'm not the only one who wants to go to the door.
I'm actually all for killing him,
Stuff.
honestly.
18.
On what?
To grapple.
Roll an acrobatics check.
yeah,
Say I was leaving.
Yeah,
but you're trying.
You got close.
Close enough.
Is it my strength or acrobatics?
Acrobatics to avoid.
It's 21.
He's going down 5.
Yeah.
You get stuck on for a little bit and
You
drag him along as he's trying to sneakily. The vampires are just like,
Not really sneaky,
Are
just
they gonna kill their?
I'm sure they're preoccupied.
Yeah, well-
listening to the,
well, now they see you inching as they're arguing.
that's kind of the point. I'm trying to provoke something to happen.
Yeah, same here.
Tori, Just break down the wall. Free Medusa.
No!
Don't listen.
That's a bad idea.
I have an
Don't-
idea. If you kill a Medusa, can you still use its head?
Yo.
Roll these magic missile and fireball.
With a proper nature check, you can figure out how to make it work after killing it.
Oh, there's a dead one over
Yeah,
there.
there's the dead one.
I'm right next to the dead one.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll a medicine check if that's the case to remove it.
Can I just
Properly.
use a strength check to aim it?
The whole body.
The whole body.
The whole body. I mean, at this
But-
point,
You're gonna have to rest on it to figure out like how to make it work.
I got
If you're taking the whole
16
body.
on
I mean,
the head.
last that I knew, I still had half my brazier and it's on its head and still grapple.
No, you have the thing. That's not a problem. But you're gonna have to rest to figure out how the fuck it
Gotcha.
works. Because you can't just like raise it up and be like, it's gonna do something.
It's a match item. You must attune to
Just tap on the back
That
of
is
its head. I'm sure that-
horrifying.
We're just holding it by the snakes. Like, which one? Fucking trying to figure out the
fucking
button.
ratatouille.
Like, you're clever, and the party thinks maybe it will work, but you don't know how.
You're like, I gotta figure it out.
I rolled a 16 on taking the head off.
Of the one that's dead?
Yeah.
He's already got it. Are you gonna
Yeah.
take it from him? Jesus, we're just.
cleaning the neck.
I mean, if I'm holding it up, obviously it's just there.
Are you gonna protest to him fucking beheading the kill you want a full body of him?
Do I want the full body or do I just want the head?
That's what I'm asking you!
Just the head. At this
You
point.
guys are crossing party politics here. Alright. Crossing the streams,
Don't
man.
cross the
I mean-
beams.
You gonna do something about that, or are we just gonna cut it?
You have him.
I know, that's why
So we got Medusa's head.
Let me
right?
let me see if the
Okay, now it is the cleanly the head. If you are gonna allow him to do it.
Took another few steps.
You know what? Let's let them decide. Are you gonna let us go, or are we gonna have to fight? That is a
What?
we outnumber you.
whooshing.
There's 5, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
I just strongly look at them and I shout, "I'm a bird, motherfucker."
I'm a bird.
Are you intimidating
Why?
him? Is that
We're about to find out what he's
Why
doing.
do you ruin everything I try to do? Life. Why can't I have nice things, Zio?
What are you trying to do?
I have.
Are you intimidating? Persuading? What the fuck?
Well, intimidate. That would be. I have advantage in.
You can't roll and then make the decision. Let me know what you want to do.
Alright, decide, then roll.
But he aggressively yelled, "I'm a bird, motherfucker, caca."
What's your intimidation score? What would you roll together?
That was an 11. I have the dot. I can't think words.
Proficient?
Yes, it's a 5.
Altogether?
No, the
It'll
bonus
be
is 5.
16
Okay.
altogether.
About 3 of them just kind of look at you puzzled, and then they crawl up into a crevice above the structure. One's just sitting there, just kind of staring and shaking his head at you guys. And then the other one's fucking like doing vampire sleep. He don't give a fuck.
So we can go.
Are vampires immune to magic?
Resistance.
Depends on the magic.
But he said these are vampire spawn, meaning they're more like brainless, more
Really
like
big
brainless,
bats.
less powerful versions of vampires. Much less powerful.
Just
Maybe a 10.
Throw a fucking firebolt at it. Call it okay.
You look very unenthused.
I just start walking to the door.
Why did everyone else get to go to the door, but I get?
Because you tried to
Because they've only got so many arms.
Let me rephrase it. Let's start
Wait,
striding to the door.
Yeah.
I was just gonna grab. Well, he said it's taking a rest to figure out how it works. So I was just gonna
Mostly
grapple it up
because
inside my
those who do
brazier.
things by
Hang on my
themselves
waist.
don't fare well.
Yeah, because you're the new guy and I don't.
Yeah, but I was holding it.
That's
You,
why.
you ran
So
all.
like, hold up. I'm not letting you go. Why? 'Cause you don't
That's
know
why I
why
was
he's here.
saying I'm just gonna wrap it
So
up.
why are we letting you leave?
Write that down.
Shut up.
That's
We're
Pretty
saving
sure-
his life.
I'm
That's
sure I
for
told
So
you
it's
what I
just
was
like
there to
after
do.
a rest.
Did I say I was paying attention?
You said you were
Last
trying to
minute
find
everyone said I wasn't.
You're here to try to find it, correct?
Alright.
Something, yeah.
Did your
You guys make it to the
tell
door,
you
they
what?
seem basically uninterested, like
No.
They sent you here to die. Congratulations, you're one of us
You
now.
want to try to open the door?
Yeah.
Like how?
Because that's that's one way to tell people to.
Sorry, we got a door that's locked.
Wait.
Guy has a key, doesn't he?
What? Like I pull out the scroll. What did it say again?
I guess
Oh,
I have
the
a
dragons
key.
are
Somebody
asleep.
wrote that I have a key.
The dragon
You have a
is
key.
here.
Let's try your key.
I vaguely remember you getting it from like the end,
Yeah.
but I don't remember if he said it was like for a chest or because there was a chest in that area too.
Is there one of those things on the door?
He has a magical
I opened up
wand.
the chest, and that's where I got the.
Do we have to do a
That's-
perception check to see if there's a glyph on there?
Can we just all shoulder bash the door at once?
Okay, what's going on? One at a time. What's up? What are you doing?
I rolled
Seeing
a
it's
13
locked.
perception to see if there's a glyph on the door.
None of this door.
Oh, so it's just a basic door.
Try it.
It work. Cool.
Wow, it's amazing. Sometimes keys work on locks.
This is a whole new fucking concept for me.
Usually,
You're the one
people
picking.
stick a key in my mouth and I fucking eat them for it. Anyway, let's go.
You go through. Okay.
I'll
You
let
go
you
into
go.
basically what looks like a square box with one window facing out.
Can we shut the door so
There looks to be like some kind of pedestal in the middle with an orb on it.
Oh, you definitely.
I'm going to stand
that's
in the
what I'm looking
doorway.
for. Is the
Hey,
orb.
magic person, get over here and check this.
At times like this, I wish I had the spell Identify. Unfortunately, sorcerers don't have those. And I'm pissed off about it.
Do you want to just make a general Arcana check?
You're a sorcerer who studies magic but doesn't take
Doesn't
levels
have
of
Identify.
wizards.
Doesn't have Identify.
Well, I study magic, concept in theory, not actually doing it.
I might take a level of Bard. That gets me Identify. No, Identify is the second level.
Anyway.
Damn it! I could take Warlock. I don't have the ability to get advantage. 10.
On an Arcana?
Yeah. I have a +5.
It's a lift. It looks like it's going to skip the floor.
How tall is this building?
4 floors.
This is the second one?
Yep.
It looks like it goes
Straight down.
skips the floor.
You go into the basement.
So it's either going to the basement or the top floor.
Basement of the basement of the basement.
Alright, so half the party goes up.
So
Pull out a little,
Let's
little
get in.
table on the table.
Do we take a vote?
You don't get a vote.
Do we want to go to level 3 or level 4?
You can decide if you're going to all huddle up in this box and go up, or you guys can keep looking around on floor 2.
Is this an elevator?
Yeah, it's a
It's a
lift.
Okay. Sure.
Can I do a perception
It's a
check
magic
to
lift.
see if there's anything else in floor 2 that we missed? Or a search?
I mean, other than the vampires that are in the room behind us.
Well, I'm still in
That
the
we've
one.
convinced to just go back to sleep.
Like I said, only one is just sitting there eyeing you at this point. The other one's gone to sleep, and the other 2 have left. So the other 3.
What?
Is there another
Turf.
glyph in that room?
There's like Jared.
Make a perception check.
Oh, it's tweaked.
I let him go, so.
14. Oh, plus
You-
anything.
You see no sign of another glyph, but you do see a. Well, actually.
What a little decoration.
That doesn't look like a little decoration.
But the dragon head's upside down, though.
Or are you just upside down?
Yeah.
Backwards.
I regret nothing.
Yeah, you found another door.
Found another door.
Another door!
This one doesn't have a glyph.
Tori found another door.
And we're not supposed to.
Found
Where's
another
this
door.
door at?
Where is this door?
Because it says the chair right there.
As you kind of scale along, noticing where the vampires were and stuff like that, you notice there's another door toward this direction.
Well, shit. I'll go towards that door.
So go toward it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for being patient. We'll be out of here momentarily, hopefully. Probably. Maybe.
I guess right there.
He's wincing and taking the vampire shit. They don't care.
Can I open that door?
Upside down?
However, vampires take shits. What?
I assume,
Can
like,
I open that door?
What's the last time when they die?
Just try to open it.
I just imagine how does Spider-Man pee?
Is that nine?
I'm on the wall.
I mean, you could have just tried the
Standing
door.
vertical.
No, not everything. You tried the door. Same thing.
Same thing.
Really locked.
So I need
You'll need a key, or you need one
Hey,
hell of
key.
a road.
Tori. Tori, come bust this door down.
I hear the call of my people.
Knock, 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 knock.
One more time.
We need a key.
What'd you get?
With help.
Here I roll twice.
Here's my help. Nope.
22, 23.
You really think you got a good handle on it, and you. No.
I press
the door made of?
prestidigitate a picture of a red cape on it. Try again.
What is it?
Pretty like
Kind of like a really thick lead.
So we'll definitely not melt with acid.
I think he
Spit on it anyway.
Oh,
Take D12 damage.
He takes vicious mockery. Or he casts vicious mockery.
Try to keep this one look like.
I'm waiting for everyone to
Do
get
I
on the
have
lift.
Is there a keel?
I said I'm waiting for everyone to get on the lift.
Is there a keyhole?
Yeah.
There is.
I cram my hand in it.
I was waiting
Do
for
anamorphous things.
polymorphic.
You're doing things,
He's
but
taking-
nothing's happening.
Okay.
Trying to pick the lock with your You hand. can't let
Look,
him
I'm
go.
not
You
good at
can't-
unvisually sliding my whole
Well, I have
hand
dipped
into a
in the
tender
road.
hole.
I'm gonna try. Do you have any tools?
You're gonna try the key?
I haven't
Okay.
explored
You
You put the key in,
Do you have
it's
these
way
tools?
too small for that
No.
keyhole.
Why didn't you get these tools?
You heard that before?
You didn't give me any.
This is almost like dagger keyblade status. It's a big key. Yeah, it is.
Can he have these tools since he's part rogue?
You can.
What's his
I mean, yeah, he has it.
Cool. We have part rogue.
And I try to pick
I gotta
the
pick
door
a
lock.
lock. Okay.
It's just, you start with your proficiency mod, right? Not really used enough for the rogues.
I think it gives you advantage if you fail it.
It's your proficiency plus dex, and then the 20. So, go ahead.
D20?
Yep.
Dex save.
That's a 3.
That's a no.
That's a no.
That's a no.
That's
Is
a
it
tool of
just
damage.
question? Is it
You see him, like, even after you did your little key, he brings these little fucking picks in there and just, yeah! But there's way too much space in that key lock for anything small to work. What, you gonna put your whole body in there, Gump?
I was just gonna cram my head.
No.
Like, see if I can see what's on the other side.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna slide through the. No, I just want to look.
So we all go to the
you wanna
left.
look?
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check with disadvantage since you have to, like, flex your body to look in there.
3,
14.
13. 3.
Oh, you didn't.
Nope.
No. You keep trying to put your face in there, but there's no way to get it to where your eyes are gonna completely meet with the fucking eye hole.
What you gonna do, flat face?
Someone push.
Fucking
First off, you push.
Is there any space underneath the door?
We are really obsessed with this now. We're not gonna take the lift. I'm letting you know that. It's not gonna happen.
What?
Is there any space underneath
A
the door?
very thin space.
So
I
you
guess
couldn't fit underneath there? Like,
Amorphous flat.
I take it the other Gorgon's
Wait.
dead.
I mean, he's
Wait,
probably the
at
only
this
one
point-
getting along
Probably.
under that door.
I'm a shape changer, right?
You can
You can
change.
change like your face and your general appearance.
You can
can't
change yourself
Oh.
into other human forms. You're not like him,
What
where
is,
he's like
you pretty much
basically.
you make the disguise kit
You need a
worthless
thief kit.
tool.
Oh.
I have that hole that the vampires went through. Is it next to a support column?
I go stand on the left.
I go stand on the left.
It's about time.
Straight.
Can you knock
all
one
three
of
of
the
us.
pillars over?
It
into
is,
the
but
door?
I'm going to say, mind you, you might have to come back to this floor to get back to other places.
I mean, there's a hole in the wall.
Oh, so we need to find a key.
I was thinking of
basically,
just
is
making
what
the
you
hole in
said.
the ceiling bigger.
Alright,
Which direction did they go?
Just cast a firebolt.
No. Either he kills himself or he kills us all.
Are you standing in the
I'm
middle?
willing to take that
I'll
bet.
go with you guys.
Are you guys going to the lift?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on the left.
Tori, are you gonna
I might as well.
take a swing at it and then run to the lift immediately afterwards? How's that? Does that make you feel better?
Which?
It's a straight line.
Just,
I mean, he never said.
And
That's
that's
the
the
door. That's the door.
he can't just shoulder
I know,
charge
but he
into
never exactly said which pillar it was connected to.
Well, don't free the Medusa on accident. He's probably dead by now.
Yeah, she's going.
She's
Okay,
dead by now.
that was my idea.
What?
Don't
Bitch, tell me.
Where's the key?
Stone.
Stone the door.
stone.
Wait,
Turn
That's
the
what
she's
she's
dead.
Maybe she has the key into the dungeon. No, I felt it.
So I guess we're going.
Yeah, he grappled her.
Let's go.
You're going to the lift?
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
until I ate the other one.
So next floor.
You guys are passively walking by it.
Okay, as you're riding the lift,
Fuck.
with Schlunga's roll, she thought that you'd only go up a floor, but it feels like you go up at least about 2, maybe 3. Before
now
you
we're in
find stuff.
space that doesn't exist.
Well, come on. Magic. Bigger on the inside.
As soon as you
The other
hit
floor
it,
is like 50 feet.
as soon as the
Sky.
lift kind of stops where it stops, you see the glyph that he took a copy of.
I just took the whole lift.
Was it on this roof?
Yeah, it's right on that wall.
So what's the command word? I don't.
Anybody remember?
Dragon's Rest.
The dragon waits.
The dragon awaits. I remember dragon, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Roll, you and you roll an Arcana check. You do it too. You roll a nature check.
That's not. Can I have re-roll because I hit the mini?
Sure.
21. That's still intelligence.
Nature?
I'm a
Wisdom.
dumb boy.
Nature's
16.
wisdom.
14.
16.
Wait,
16, 14, 19?
17.
For 21 efficiency in it, and it's 15, or it's 5 plus whatever.
Okay. So, when you walk out of the lift, you realize that you're no longer in what feels like the same tower. You three can tell you basically crossed planes at this point. You walk into what looks like a swampy kind of area. Like a swampy forested area. You hear chatter of bird-like calls kind of along the wind, croaking about the area. The party hears splashes and sputtering around them. Before them lies a sizable log that moves the thrashes to reveal a thunderous and sizable green tail.
Remember when I said kill your issue fun?
I think we're
Favor falls before my visage. The room, the entire thing, stares at you with red and blackened eyes, glowing and focusing on all of you. Need you all to make a DC 25 Wisdom save.
Not
Nope.
happening.
Not even gonna roll.
I got a 10. I could have rolled a nat 20.
Roll the 20.
You could get an automatic success with D20.
I got a 15.
No, you didn't.
15.
You got just
horribly
short.
fail.
I was one roll away from being.
Don't you have passive wisdom too?
I almost did it.
Not for that.
I almost did
He
it.
got close. He got close too.
This isn't going to be a charm.
Huh?
Is this?
I think it's more of a fear
He's
effect.
an elf. He's immune to charm.
It's similar.
I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. What about
That was straight
surprise?
immunity.
I'm half elf.
For the sake of it, I'll let you play because you'll be the only one awake, if that's the case.
Oh, shit.
Because it's command is what's going on.
Command
Oh.
sleep.
No, yeah, basically, he just says. "Rest."
Like long rest?
You know,
I'm not fucking kidding.
Very long rest.
So we get all our soul slots
We
back.
get everything back.
Cool.
We get everything.
You awaken.
That's how I get my 82
so that's
AC.
why you made it such a high. Shit.
No, well, we might not have to fight it. You don't know.
I'm a bird, motherfucker.
So I am awake.
Okay. Probably.
Every time that has worked, so don't correct me on that.
I know. That's why I didn't say anything.
I think the DM knows
I think I knew what.
that every time he does it, it somehow works. I'm a bird, motherfucker.
I'm a bird, motherfucker. I'm a bird.
I mean, he didn't grapple me when I said it and strutted to the door.
No, he just grappled me twice.
I really don't trust you.
Now just remember,
I'm gonna go for 3.
just remember, there's a
He's
fine
asleep.
line between grappling and groped.
That's all I'm saying. Remember, he has 2 legs, 2 arms. Grab you a 3rd time.
I can grab him a 5th time.
I'm gonna stand still.
Just to get a better visual of what this dragon looks like.
No.
Fun!
Can I befriend another wyvern?
So everybody got put to sleep with me.
Yes.
Yes. I'm suggesting like you can either play like you're resting with the rest of them, but I mean, it's a long rest. It gives you the chance to. You can go in your meditation state if you want,
Rest. You're like, yeah.
as elves
And
do.
then do it anyway.
Yeah.
So we gotta fight this thing?
Half elves don't reverie, do they?
Yeah, I think you still need the rest like a human as a half elf, right? Or is it for less time? I don't fucking remember. It's okay.
I think they only reverie for like the first 20 years of their lives and then it stops.
All right. So you all wake up in this swampy area, and you were approached.
Okay, we're at full health.
Huh?
We're at full health, or we're still asleep.
No, you're full health. You've had your time. Had your time. Now you die.
Still asleep.
Have you guys ever had a full party wife?
Not yet.
Close.
Well, really fucking close.
Yeah, really close.
But half of them weren't here.
Depends on how far back in the game you go.
Was this the final one?
Yeah. Where it was only the
Yeah.
3 of us.
Yeah, it was
plus
pretty much different.
1.
You were, yes.
Mhm.
You
Oh,
wouldn't have
yeah,
gotten away,
that.
by the way.
That
If. What? This spell, magic missile, 9th level. Yeah, he not getting away.
someone really did try to put a drow to sleep.
Fuck! Did you really just try to cast sleep on a fucking elf of any kind?
That's true.
Down the hallway.
Oh, fuck.
Were you seeing SPC charts?
Huh? Yeah, I was for some of them. I'd make notes all the time at work. Okay.
That's half his notes.
Pretty much.
For
Stuff
real.
from work.
Want to drink? No, we pretty much just do that to Corbin for some reason.
Alright.
Today.
So you all wake up face to face with this dragon. And obviously he let you live. So there's that.
It wasn't a dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Cool.
You know, thank you for this experience.
What brings you to my prison, morsels?
That's unsettling.
Lunch.
Some item.
I
Keep
like this
speaking
one.
to me.
Some item.
Yes.
I know what you seek.
Don't fucking do it.
I can show
I
you the
have
way
to.
if your others are.
I can show you the way if your others are cooperative. So we gotta sacrifice someone. That's basically what you're saying.
Wait, what?
I mean, there's one person we're all gonna look at. The one who offered.
Do we kill the new guy? Or...
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, he was here for a minute.
Where was he in that last fight? Well, I mean, oh yeah, he slapped me. I offer him up as tribute. For being an asshole.
I offer
that one
him
as
as tribute.
You like noodles?
You guys. As far as you and you know it. Sort of, maybe.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence is 14, wisdom is 15.
17, 17.
Is anybody going to address it?
Address what?
The dragon staring you in the face.
What's up, Mr. Dargon?
Doragon.
Dorgon?
He said not to do it.
You will
But it-
address me as my name. My name is Asuka.
I look him dead in the eye and shout, I'm a bird, motherfucker.
I skip.
The one time it's not gonna.
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
Got 2.
But I'm just addressing.
He's
so
just
charisma,
He dragon laughs. He's like, yes, you are.
so it's a 5.
What color dragon is this?
He is a green dragon.
Ah.
Does the color actually matter?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Different damage types, different dragons.
Different personality traits.
Different domains. Colors usually mean bad,
Are they speaking in English or is it?
Yes,
through a
it's
mental-
through the common tongue.
which is German.
I wasn't expecting to know.
But if it ever
Get a
decides to
dragon.
curse us out in Draconic,
But
I said I wasn't expecting to encounter a dragon.
In a tiny tower.
Yeah.
And that's half the game.
Yeah, you're already pointed like you're wearing a blue dragon shirt. It's like, I didn't expect to run into a dragon while wearing my fanboy apparel.
So you've fallen to my domain.
What was the dude's
I thought we
name?
arisen.
Okay, I thought we took a nap.
Xana?
We fall
What was
asleep,
the dude's
so
name he was coming
Oh,
from?
For
That's
us.
not.
And we came up in an elevator.
I know that.
we fell asleep. So we've fallen into it.
I said we was looking for Acus.
Why would you say that to him? I don't know anything. We didn't talk. I'm just. Why would you say that?
Who's the guild chick?
Because I can only assume bad things happen.
When you tell the dragon what you want,
so you do address Agidus?
You
You
said
speak the name of my captor.
Yep.
Interesting.
we're here to kill.
Where's the?
Are we here?
Xana?
honestly, I've been here for about a day and I still don't know what I'm doing here.
If your friends cooperate, I will show you directly to her.
These guys aren't my friends. They kept me captive.
You came here with them.
Fucking big ass slam. He has a little bit of a gold hoard, but he's not like other dragons. He doesn't keep gold in his hoard. He collects lore, things, other creatures,
Stuff and things.
anything like other adventurers that have fallen into this domain as pleasure pieces. More or less.
Does he know Kirk McGregor?
So how do you want them to cooperate?
Oh, no. That reminds me.
Oh no!
No, I think that.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Upon the floor beneath my own,
you forgot to tell me
in
something.
this tower,
Ah, the one we skipped.
there is another command seal.
Oh, good.
If you retrieve that command seal, you can release me. And if I am released, I can give you a reward.
I think I know
I'm
the
in.
person who's looking for you.
Well, don't blow up another command seal.
You are wanting to die.
I don't
He
think
looks directly at you, Gulp, and he said,
An intriguing gift for you, apparition.
I am an intriguing gift.
I was like, "Scrap, what do you have for me?"
You get to live.
Just,
For now.
I'm in. Sure. Let's go kill some people.
you don't have
I mean,
to send it to me.
oh
I already
yeah.
did through Facebook.
That hasn't hit.
It's like if this is a pleasing ordeal, I may have need you again in the future.
All right.
What happens if we don't release you?
It'll be in your
I fucking love dragons.
Dude, still pop up.
If you don't release me, I choose to eat you.
Oh, well, shit.
Don't mind that one, he's a little retarded.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
He just scrubs, kind of scratching behind his ear. He's like, scrubs.
Listen
Dude,
to
it's all
your
adventure.
better for like 2 seconds. Stop talking to the dragon if you want to see tomorrow.
No, we are fair.
Don't listen to that one either. He's full of shit.
I don't know who he's talking to at that point.
So,
He's talking. He's
to
pointing at me. He's pointing at the wrong
summarize,
person.
he offers you each a item within his hoard of things he's collected, whether that be animals, whether that be trinkets, whether that be whatever. And then on top of that, he has significant gifts to where you're taking him on almost as a patron that he can pass on to each of you. This dragon he looks like an adult green dragon, but you get the sense he's more ancient than that.
So an ancient green dragon.
Ancient
You get the sense that he's been around
Should we do
since
a nature
probably
check?
the Fell God's fall.
So he's massive. Like the size of
No, he has the size of a regular adult green dragon. He's not
but he has the.
he's not massive, but he has the decorum and the just ferocity.
The sense of being.
Yeah.
Of
You
it.
can tell that he's probably more powerful than he's letting himself be, and that could also be the seal.
So we gotta go back down to floor 3.
Oh, yeah.
Let's fuck it. Let's do it.
We haven't caught on by now. Characters modeled after Macho Man Ricky Savage.
I was thinking
Six.
Hulk Hogan.
Not there yet, brother.
Not there yet, brother.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go down. You agree? Everybody agrees with this
Yes.
dragon. Nobody's like, I want to just fight the fucking dragon.
I mean, I want to fight the dragon, but
Who
I'm
doesn't
also
want to
kind
fight
of
the
down for the
dragon?
play.
Right?
If you do that, I'll sing you a battle song. Bro, fight the power.
I mean, it was.
And then I'm backing up into the
You'd have to be
complete-
doing it
Can we
alone.
trust this thing? It gets stronger when the seal's removed.
I mean, we're supposed to like help Acadus, and this thing is imprisoned by Acadus.
Exactly.
Well, I wasn't told
False hope
anything
is still
about
hope.
this.
False hope is still hope.
Are we supposed to be helping Agnes?
I mean, you can ask him more questions. and
We're
see
here
if
to
he's
find
gonna
him, doesn't
bullshit
mean
you.
we're here to help him.
We asked him about Acadus. He said, Acadus is my capital.
Is Agnes a good guy or a bad guy?
From Yura's point of view, she was a friend of hers. The druid girl you saved from the beginning of the campaign.
Say that again.
We could go find Acadus before removing the seal.
Word.
I'm just
Word.
So we go back to floor 1. Go find Acadus.
Then we go back to floor 2, find a way to floor 3, and then
You don't know where he is. I mean,
Fuck, Acadus could have been the fucking Hydra in the basement. Just fucking polymorph and killed him. I mean, it's entirely possible.
I
You guys
mean,
ever had a conversation with this guy? He'll fuck you like that.
yeah.
I'm willing to bet he's one of the fucking vampire thingies. And
The one that stayed and was looking at us.
This is a friend to a druid.
Yeah. Vampire spawn are usually evil creed spawn.
Are you Acadus in disguise? Just throwing that one out there.
You have to tell us if you are. By law.
No, they don't.
roll just a general strength check to see if you keep your footing.
I bet he's the though.
You're in a swamp.
No, I know.
He
Natural.
fucking brushes his wing at you, and you fucking just skitter across the top of the swamp like water.
Like a rock.
It's all water.
Skipping rocks.
There's absolutely nothing for you to hear too. It's just water.
Fucking snorts at you.
And then hit the end and stand up. Sorry, I'm moving to prone.
So are you gonna kill Acadus if we break the command seal?
If things go well enough, you can kill Acardus. I just wish to be released. Our arrangement was fine for a time, but now I grow bored. I wish to hunt again.
So are you gonna kill innocents?
Probably.
Can I come with you?
Can I go murder hobo
He
with
wants,
you?
yeah, he wants to eat shit, right? I can throw a meal, man.
Snack bros.
Snack Bros.
He takes back. He kind of like skitters back with a surprise that you fucking kind of insulted him a minute ago,
Giant
and now
fucking
like
mouth.
he thinks you're just his best friend. He kind of gives you a pat on the head, and he's like, "You'll become something for sure."
Maybe
All
my
right.
snack later.
I like this dragon. Let's go to floor 3 and go break this. Bring him to command cell.
Why did he imprison you in the first place?
You want to ask that? Okay.
I'm vaguely curious.
All right.
What did you do to us while we were asleep?
You don't feel that relief of stress?
You do realize that you guys were moved kind of like on a bank of the swampland. Like, he himself, there's no sign of he himself moving from where he was. But you do hear like these sputters across the water behind him. And you guys kind of look, and there's raptors that are basically like his minions in this domain.
Yo,
I want one of them raptors.
You are a raptor.
Anyway, so your question.
I feel like I should make
A bird
nature
riding a
check.
raptor?
You are a
Wow.
raptor.
D&D.
You really are.
I mean, I have mounted combat.
Yeah, you could be a bird riding a raptor. That'd be interesting.
Alright.
What kind of bird are you, though?
eagle.
Eagle.
He is
He's a
the-
raptor.
He's the Americopter.
Alright.
Just without the armor. And
So without the voice, to make it easier on myself before I fucking make Robert die from laughing at me. Rephrase your question.
Why was he imprisoned in the first place?
He, without bullshit, he basically tells you that he took on this arrangement as a way to gather druid people with Akadis. Yeah.
The America.
The American Get to gather druid people with Akadis in order to siphon a few needs, and in return Akadis would give him his horde, basically. Give him a place to remain. He'd get to meet interesting adventurers, get to layer new lore and stuff like that from around the area of Lakaram, which is where you are.
So what do you do with the druids? You eat them.
Nope. Akadis has his own plans, is all he tells you. The druids are drawn to a dragon of this strength.
Yeah, because the green dragon. That's their thing. Shared domain.
So we're just gonna kill Akadis. I vote on killing
I'm starting to
Akadis.
feel like Akadis is probably a bad guy.
Yeah.
Oh god, we saved the bad guy.
Doesn't it always happen?
What's her name?
we wonder why people
You're
don't
a-
like druids.
Isn't the
I think Yura's a bad guy. Probably should have let her die.
is the queen elf?
Yes. No.
No, Queen Evelyn is a Mithric, so she's kind of like an Asimar, but she still has wings. They're like an angel.
If we succeed in this, can I have a baby dragon now? Is that a real thing?
Baby dragon. No.
We already have a weapon.
You can have something similar to a familiar, so like a baby dragon,
Like
that
enjoy
like
my
hangs out
silence.
on your shoulder and helps you out and stuff.
Oh, so I can't have them now.
She has tickle bitties.
It might grow over time, but probably not. That's kind of his shtick in this campaign.
Its lifespan compared to
like,
your
can I have them
lifespan is like
Huh?
a dog
Like,
you
I
would
don't know.
Yeah. I was like, that's kind of his shtick in this campaign.
Dragons live for thousands of years. You live for like a couple hundred.
Anyway.
I want a dragon.
Yeah, right? That'd be dope.
Big jaws.
So that was his spiel. That's what he's told you so far.
I'm gonna go kick ass on level 3.
Go kick ass! Go kick some
Does the
ass!
dragon actually say that mocking him?
Go kick some ass. Go kick some ass.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Thank you, sir! Fucking God! Don't eat me!
So where is
I'm not Christmas chicken!
So does he put us back to sleep so we can exit his realm or what?
No, you guys can go back to the way you came. That's
Oh, okay.
fine. It's just he didn't want you guys to come in guns a blazing at him because he's a fucking dragon.
It's more like he came in fresh out of the shower. He's like, oh, go to sleep.
Go
sleep.
He's
All right.
too many of my scalps. I'm not ready for this, guys. That's my underbelly. Anyway, you fucking started it. You fucking started it.
There, you went, yo.
You know what? McMurray, you're a piece of shit.
Well, I don't know if I agree, you know, right? Come on.
McMurray, how are you now?
I'll go to you.
How are you?
How are you?
Wait.
Where are you going?
I'm following the
McMurray.
mayor cock.
God damn it, McMurray, you're a piece of shit. Oh, fucking
I'm
Christ.
gonna talk. You're on this.
McMurray. Anyway,
I'm following the mayor cock or the level 3.
alright, so you guys are going back to the lift, right? Before you leave, since you guys seem to have forgot, he gives you the key for that door.
Oh shit, that's good.
Oh, that's good information. I didn't even know.
Let's go down. Oh yeah, we can open this door.
Oh yeah, we can't
Come
get
back
to
5 minutes later. Yo, that door's stuck.
Dude,
I'm
those,
tired, idiots.
I honestly think those vampires are gonna be waiting for us.
Prepare your fireball spell.
I don't think you ever.
We're solving this shit real fucking
Do you
fast.
say that like
Oh,
abrasively towards the rest of the party as you're walking out?
Yes.
Alright, the dragon says,
They were in this domain before Magnus. They wanted gone as much as I.
So they let us pass?
Either we just
okay.
agreed to help the bad guy, or I mean, both. I'm not sure.
I mean, according to him,
Be the bad guys?
Akadis has his
Allegedly.
own aim with the druids in this domain. So,
So we get to pass. The vampires
As he
aren't
writes
gonna
the seal
attack
right off
us.
the back.
as far as he knows, this was their domain before the wizard took
Guys.
it over.
So we're back on level 2,
Yeah.
Yes.
and now we go investigate
I'm
Medusa.
taking this
She's
honking
starved.
key,
She's starved to death. and
shoving it in her
suffocated.
fucking door.
Okay,
It's starting to take more than a few minutes.
we're doing another thing where we're splitting the party. You want to go investigate the Medusa ball?
Yeah, I want to see if she's dead.
Yes, she's dead.
Yeah.
We
I mean, how'd you make the thing? Did you make it hollow enough to where you could tell, or did you at least leave a hole in there?
I just domed it over.
So if she's gonna suffocate.
Yeah.
Can you do it again to where it can open and you can see how she's doing?
I mean, we can just have someone ram it.
Hey, you want to break some stone? He's
like, I'm fucking all for it.
Fuck yeah.
18, he's gonna ram it.
Okay, let Tori have something to do.
It's
Yeah.
He's quietly back there, not even listening.
He just rolled a
He's
26.
fucking tired of you.
We're gonna let you do it together. You fucking
Because we both
the
got
bird fucking
26.
decides, okay, I'm gonna get right there. You know, he's looking. You're basically doing what you were doing earlier. You put your beak to it, and you're like, I'm gonna fucking crush this motherfucker. Tori grabs you by the feathers, come like back, and fucking pole vaults you with your spear, and you fucking just go through the Medusa's head. It's on the ground. You can tell it's suffocated a long fucking time ago.
I want the head.
As respect as
You
our
want the
business
head?
partner.
I want the head.
Okay,
You kind of destroyed it just now.
you get about half a head. It's like the same thing with him. It's gonna take a while to fucking figure it out.
So
I just would be
on
like,
that-
you see this? You see this? You see this?
You only got 3 of the snakes left.
So on that long rest that we got, was I
One
able
of the vampires is going.
Oh yeah. No, Tori had a question.
Okay, what's the question?
on that long rest, you said after a rest I was going to be able to figure out what did I need to do in order to figure out how that thing works. Because I kept the head, I just wrapped it in brazier.
Well,
Gotta
you'd have to take time messing with it and fucking with it. So, make a nature check.
Just an 11.
It's not quite where you need to be. Like, you got it to work once, where you like were able to kind of pinch a nerve and it fucking flashed while you were trying to kind of,
Just put some limes up lemon in it.
huh?
Lemon messed with the vessels.
And I'm guessing like it's kind of weird whenever you crossed into that plane because like you guys kind of had hours to where it seems like you were in a state where you were awake, but then you awoke again to fight the dragon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You were in a dream state. So that's kind of how you figured that out. Yeah, you were able to find like that ticklish nerve on the back that just made it go. Scrub fucking was lucky he was underwater. Fucking Schlonge was like, fuck, I was looking the other way. Like the whole party was like, dude, not here.
Imagine you petrify the whole party.
Yeah.
Imagine the XP I'm gonna get from that.
Just to fuck with you, he fucking like stone shaped himself. And you're like, oh, wait, that's actually my friend. You tapped him and he fucking mimicked you for a minute. You're like, oh, fuck you! Anyway.
Alright, so we go to the door.
You go to the door.
You're just a fancy cut of beef to me.
Get your little dagger
Who
key.
the fucks have the keys?
Just fucking
Yeah,
Google
This
I
guy.
got it. Yeah. So, you gonna feed it to the door? Lock.
Yes, feed the key to the door.
Alright, everybody make a... I'm just kidding, don't. I'm just kidding, don't.
It's
not
magically
trapped.
trapped.
It's not trapped.
Fireball!
It's fine.
Okay, it's not trapped. Or is it? I open my mouth.
You walk in there and you just fall into
The door's not trapped.
It's not trapped.
the ground.
The
Is
floor directly after it is, though.
Now he's thinking about it.
Alright,
Step through. Trip the wire.
so you walk through, and the
Remember
room
last
is
time you
very
said it,
different
I just slimed my way
from
through it.
the open rooms of the basement and the first floor, and even the second floor. Like the second floor was all in ruins. The first floor it looked like just a normal dungeon keep, and then the basement was all stone as it was set up like a ritual chamber. You go into the third floor, and you have a table not very different from this, and it looks like there are just pieces on the board of like parts that span the entire continent, more or less. And at the table, like as soon as you walk in, but some are leaving. Some things are going to teleport before you're even in there. So everybody make a perception check to see what you catch in there.
Can I use my passive?
Only 2d10.
We went down and we opened the door.
You open the door. Okay.
We went down
You
and
told us to do a perception check.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah.
What?
Perception. What's everybody's perception?
I got 19.
I had a 20.
And so it's
Soft 20.
Do we use our passive?
No, just that plus your perception. So plus 1.
Soft 20.
Yeah.
So that's 20. What'd you get, Gold?
4.
Shit.
Not here, fucking-
Sorry,
You're the last one. in.
Intelligence and wisdom are
Not your
-1.
thing.
Eternal
You're all
War.
combat, huh?
Sorry, I got 20.
All combat all the time.
Sticky combat.
21.
Really?
You got
Because
21.
I put my phone in and
Yay!
Anybody
22.
know if it's not?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I rolled
No, there's
Alright.
10 here.
shifted and unplugged my charging block.
All right.
I woke up at like
So as you walk into what is appearing to be this war room
so.
that has a mass scale across all of Asuka, like the whole world, more or less.
Yo, buddy, hold on a second.
You see a Null Shaman lead the table,
Sorry. Sorry.
a champion in guard armor, not very dissimilar to yours.
Really?
He looks like a very high-ranking paladin from your ranks, like just a human captain, more or less, like dressed up in like complete imperial armor.
Really?
Ah,
Is it
Found your
my
boss.
fault?
Mind Flare.
ah, fuck.
I wonder where that came from.
You say what?
Huh?
You say mind flare?
Yeah, I said.
Fucking leave it.
You don't want another whole
No,
guy?
it's leaving.
Don't worry. If he bites you, I bite
It's
him.
leaving. A Null Shaman's leaving,
Yeah.
and
Horrible
a
combination. It can't take over you.
yeah, and a guy in complete plate,
Just die.
paladin-looking armor also leaves into a port, like a portal not dissimilar to the one you saw the creatures getting summoned out of. So they all leave, and what's left in the room is 2 cult fanatics, a white Abishai, and a half dragon.
What's a half dragon?
Horrifying.
It's a person that fucked a dragon.
Okay.
And the child.
The
Yeah.
result is offspring of somebody fucking a dragon. Probably a bard.
Mostly.
Not always. Sometimes
Make
it's the
fun of
right
me over
thing.
there.
No, I thought you were about to say something else. Don't worry.
And Abishai looks an awful lot like a half dragon, but
Oh, hey.
spindlier. Go for Black Friday.
No, that's
I
not
wonder.
right.
I'll actually let me wear my armor when I work Black Try.
A greater demon. That's the way I would say.
You okay?
What is? Oh, that thing. Terrifying.
I like that sword.
Be your servant of Tiamat.
If you kill him,
I don't want to give up my family as my.
Well, can I steal it?
You can try.
I mean, it's not stealing it instead.
Well, true.
That's called looting the corpse.
Oh no.
You want to check this out?
What?
You want to check this out?
Something else I made.
It's a ball. Social flower.
Oh!
The wall
Okay, you guys
butterfly.
start playing and then leave.
Yeah.
The social light of the shadows.
Are you
you
though?
shut in.
The
Are
social,
you?
the socialite of the shut-ins.
Wow.
Meaning,
Everybody stare at Corbin.
Make him feel awkward.
wait. Now all the internet can stare at me.
Oh, fuck.
I dropped.
All these nuts.
All these nuts.
All these nuts.
That's what I got my mom. I was like, "Oh, mom, you like the nuts at Aldi's?" And she was like, "Yeah, I love all these nuts."
That's great.
Or Walmart's nuts. Walnuts. They're not walnuts, by the way. They're
The
peanuts.
nuts cheap.
Do you like music? Oh yeah, I like music. You like tapes of CDs. CDs.
What do you call nuts on a wall?
Mom, what do you call
Walnuts.
nuts?
Somebody wants to get that.
What?
What do you call nuts on your chest?
What is she telling you, Vince?
What do you call nuts on your chin?
Get your dick.
A what?
Dick in your mouth.
Fucking great.
Do you know Philip?
No.
Bundy's
I just told you it took too long to get to that joke.
I yawned.
This table's so unlovable. You see,
My wife on
This
this
table
one,
just
right?
needs to level up, is what
My
you're
wife
saying.
no,
I was about to say,
right?
just see the dice slowly.
Thank you.
Because you yawned when he yawned.
No, it's just a word. Yawn.
I refuse.
Y'all are
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Y'all are
y'all.
Hey,
sociopaths.
I'm refusing. I'm
Thank
refusing
you.
to yawn. I'm
Thank
refusing
you.
to say it. I can feel it right there. And it
Yodel
sucks.
I mean, this guy here tried making me yawn for what, half an hour? One of our last games? You just sit there and try to make me yawn for some reason.
What was it? North, south, west, east?
Yeah, that.
Northeast, west, south.
I said it wrong. It was.
North, west, east, south.
Yeah.
You never
Okay.
eat wheat that is shredded.
Are you really?
Fucking wheat.
It's never eat soggy waffles.
God here.
Right.
Because then I'm gonna have all
Very
these
long
little fucking
sour.
stuff in my house. I'm gonna have to like go over and like step over.
Ever eat shredded wheat?
I have to wear
Unless
pants.
it's frosted. It's like
Oh, that's true.
No.
Quick question. What are the screws there for?
I'm thinking about something else entirely. You're like, quick question about Birdwood. Weenie. Instead of a box of Wheaties, it's just one Weenie.
We're so
I'm hoping to get to where we can.
Because some
shit.
of the plaques
Here's
are
the
to come
plate.
apart after we had glued it, so we put screws through it.
When you just clamp this kind of thing.
We did while it was glued.
So, you didn't wait long enough then.
No, the glue was dry. It stayed clamped up
Oh,
for
you're
4
right.
days.
Here,
Okay.
we're talking it up.
Wow.
I'm gonna let the dogs out real quick.
Alright.
Oh, my gremlins.
They've been quiet.
Weedy.
Are they dead?
Let them out.
Are they dead?
When
Or
Brandon
it's
Howard
just-
sit down.
You're asking why we put screws in here?
Yeah.
To shore up the edges?
I open the door.
I know that now.
You might want to sit down.
Come on, go back. Go in. Go. Ah!
Noted.
Go.
Come on, buddy.
Fine.
They didn't even attack.
Cheating the system.
Yeah, it stuck last
I
time
see
there when you
this
spun it. It
Am I
literally
allowed
spun
to-
right here.
Am I allowed to look at
I think
this?
it's the paper.
It
Can
is.
you make heads or tails of any of it?
If you can read
Cool
Tyler's
artwork.
handwriting, that's a bonus already.
Helmed Horror.
Helmed Horror. It seems like to be a possessed suit of armor from the demon realm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought that was a Gryffindor. That's a good.
A Gryffindor. A Gryffindor.
Is that what they're called?
No,
Harry
that's-
Potter. He's a Gryffindor.
A Gryffindor is a school. Is a house.
Griffin, that's what it's
Yeah, a Griffin. And no. Oh look, a Whitmore. Yeah.
Hey, come on.
Lacey, come
called.
on.
Get back in the
Come
middle.
on,
Come on.
I'm just
Alright.
saying, if you
Got
keep this
smacked in
exposure
the
to
face by
fantasy
that
and
tail.
Call of Duty
Oh.
and D&D is kind of a huge jump. So, I mean,
Intellect.
it's kind of a break.
Come on, I watched Game of Thrones.
The fuck? Yeah. What?
He's messing up your everything, by the way.
You watched what?
I'm good.
Watch Game of Thrones. That was kind of fantasy, wasn't it?
It's too realistic.
Somebody
Yes.
just watched Lord of the Rings.
It was mostly
Yeah, so-
porn. Let's be honest.
It
And
was
everybody
definitely
was
soft.
yeah.
It was definitely soft. What?
Did you say softcore porn?
Yeah.
There's the thing with
A
this.
little bit.
There's the theory
Game
with
of Thrones.
Khal Drogo. Best character ever.
Tyrion Lancaster.
Lancaster.
Lannister.
Gosh. damn.
Lancaster's
You were-
fantastic. Keep it.
Yeah,
Fucking keep it.
Tyrion Lancaster.
No, that's canon. We're gonna have a gnome maybe named Tyron Lancaster.
He drinks, knows things, and shoots people. Guess what I'm here to do?
Does anyone
I'm
remember
all out
a
of bubble
game called Nightcaster?
I think so.
The name sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
Alright, just making sure we're going crazy.
Well,
Play the
His
shit out of
brother James Lancaster.
So what?
His brother James.
Blue James Lancaster. Yeah.
I just thought it
Is
was
this
their
dragon?
Tyrion
like,
Winchester.
just being like
Oh boy.
This dragon like Schmaug.
mostly just
A
because of the colors.
little bit. Yeah, you could say that.
On the power level of
You say Smaug.
Yeah. Is that Schmaug?
Schmog.
Schmaug. Smog.
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 Schmaug?
But
Like the city smog.
I can see how, like, the spelling would get that. Schmog.
You know, if I ever had to piss off a dragon, I'd intentionally say his name wrong. In the dumbest way possible. It's like, what's your name?
That is the way to go.
What was the green dragon's name again?
Oh, you want to learn how to piss him off? Hold on, I'll tell you how to piss him off.
Ancient silver dragon.
Call him
Not
Magus
dragons,
again.
they're more on the side of color dragons, they're more on the evil spectrum.
Metals are good, colors are bad.
Colors are
Wow,
bad.
that sounds incredibly racist for a room full of white people.
Oops.
Well, the colors are bad. And
It's alright,
looking
man, I'm
for a
2%.
green dragon right now. Wouldn't that-
Yeah.
I'm 2% black dragon.
Unfortunately, I'm whiter than.
Is there like a skeletal dragon?
You're whiter than what?
Look back here.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh, look, it's Kitty Whippins.
okay, you're joking me.
Oh, she's not.
It looks like the Syrian.
Hold it back up. Wait,
Right, that was the
Stick
one
around.
good dragon.
You see my hand?
The Syrian.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it,
I think it was missing.
yeah, it wasn't Drogon, it was. Was it Rhaegal? No, it wasn't Rhaegal either. Rhaegal was the one that John rode.
Yeah, so it had
Well,
You
so it
know
was,
that dragon.
yeah, it was Viserion. It was the one named after her brother that was a dick.
brother was a dick.
Are you looking for a green dragon to give that name again?
No, I'm looking for the half dragon. If I can remember
No
what it
worries
is.
for the.
I'm sure you don't have to.
I think it's 180 though. I think it's further back.
I lost it.
You son of a! There it is.
They're putting in a new toilet. There's no water in it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you?
It's a toilet.
I love you.
But seriously, what was that dragon's name?
What?
The one that's telling us.
Stop
to
getting distracted. Oh, the
Iascott.
Hi, Scott.
I'm just going to
Hi, Scott.
A-I-U-S.
I know.
G-O-D-T.
But if I ever
So
basically
basically,
have to piss
Ascot.
him off,
Yes.
his
Call
name is
him
Hi,
Ascot. Please.
I'm gonna call him
I asked
Ascot.
out.
My dad.
I asked Gal.
Hey, it's
I named him
Bring me up.
AYA.
Yes, Scotty. No, Scotty, don't beat me up. I gotta.
At least you're not
take
trying to
it.
murder them.
I'm just gonna call him Ascot. You
Ascot.
can go Ascot, where's the rewards?
Hey, Ascot. Well, guess what? That Ascot got laid out.
Go for a walk.
Well, you didn't really name your character, but sticking with Alistair, he's going to call you Alice.
I just forget and use Mimic to repeat his name back to him in his tone.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like this. So, he vaguely looks like that.
What?
It's a huge ass dragon.
Oh, yeah. Vaguely. Yeah.
So what
Red green.
are we doing now?
We're looking at a room full of baddies.
No, we're looking at a room with 2 bad guys in it.
Yep.
And 2 cultists.
All I remember is opening a door.
Well, he likes killing cultists, so I say we kill the cultists.
Yeah.
Is this a surprise round?
All right, to re-merge what happened and who
Yes.
left.
Mind Flare left.
A Mind Flare
Paladin.
left. He opened the portal and left. A Paladin in Dark Plate Mail, very similar to Guy's
Signal.
Guard Signal. Haha.
He's
You
already
got
gone.
the perception check. You got to see it happen. And a Null Shaman, seemingly from somewhere the fuck else, also left. Somewhere the fuck else.
Somewhere the fuck else.
Somewhere the fuck
What
else.
if that Noel Shaman's had a bad day here recently? Maybe he has a
No, that was his nephew.
trains.
Oh, so we have,
That was his nephew.
since we're going to a new floor, we have to do our.
I feel like I probably should have brought in what's it called? I feel like these
Well, you guys are walking
representatives.
in.
yeah.
Yeah, you will have to do
Once we
initiative.
start combat.
Yeah, if and when. I mean,
If and
you are in the room with the white Abiyashi or Abishai, sorry,
Can Corbin ask a quick question real quick?
and a half dragon.
That
What
was a
is
question.
the question?
Are these representatives of all continents?
not yet.
I mean, Mind Flare aren't representative.
Not all of them, but you can surmise that at least 3 continents and maybe some
And
part of the
then
Underdark
was
are
Kirk was
kind of
no, that's
cohesive.
So do we need to redraw the order? Does it kind of look the same?
Delete the columns, leave that middle part,
But I like
make
the
it a
columns.
giant table. But you like the columns,
Yes,
don't
I can draw that card again. And
Draw a
that's,
table.
I asked.
And
you were
because of
okay with
that, this room is no longer stone. It's lead. It's all lead.
Everything's
Everything's
lead. Hey, guess what?
Well,
That is some lead poisoning.
No, but a lot of it is made up of wood.
Heat metal.
It is old.
Like, what have you done? I turned that
I
building
folded
into an
wood.
wood. Everybody should be dead by now.
I can only erase them.
Like, oh wait, a minute. A minute has passed.
All right.
Heat metal.
So
Longer. Must be well done.
you guys are walking in. What's your marching order?
Guy, Robert, me, Scrub.
The usual.
I want to be in front of Scrub.
Why do you want to be in front of Scrub?
You're
Because
literally
I'm more
hired.
useful than Scrub.
She's mad at Scrub right now. Scrub made a mistake. He got really scared and he made a mistake.
He
And
got
I'm
scared.
holding him for it.
He
should
got
have
scared and tentacles popped up and attacked the snake.
Yeah,
Snake Lady and
only the Snake
Minotaur.
Lady.
But the Minotaur's not bitching at Scrub.
Yeah,
That's because the Minotaur didn't lose a reaction.
Oh.
I'm the one with the key, so I figured,
We already opened the door.
who do you think opened the door?
I figured you would probably stay at range.
Yeah.
Or something.
I mean, you can walk in, spear in hand, like whatever.
I mean, you could shoot with the spear.
Yeah, but
I'm
those.
taking it.
I mean, if you
That's-
want to go in, you stay back here and guard it from the
That's what we call it.
Yeah, when I said
I mean,
Wait, this one or the
I'll
other
follow
one?
you.
Oh, okay. The
Behind.
big heavy fucking ass one? Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can
21
roll
AC.
that.
I just
I got
figured
it. Strength.
big shield,
22.
19 AC.
Yeah.
Alright.
Medium shield, 19 AC.
It's not made for your build, but yeah, sure, if you want to get it.
Shield, 21 AC.
I don't even know what that.
It's a
At level
Wakazashi.
5.
It's like a lesser katana.
Did
like
he not
dagger
have a
size.
weeaboo face?
Guess it's not. Guess not, man.
Reality check.
Is that what? It's so fucking weird.
I think
about him?
California is missing that Oklahoma vibe where we have a sister city in Japan.
You mean
So
the
we're
rest
all
of
like,
the
we
world?
long for Japan.
Like ramen.
Okay, whatever you do on the weekends with the dudes you pick up at the bars between you and yourself.
Dudes I pick up at the.
Well,
God damn it, Robert.
let me help you figure this one out.
I'm not from San Francisco.
I'm from San Francisco.
Whatever that means.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Better
So,
order.
So the 9 of us walk into a bar.
Where's weapon drawings? We're hunting a mimic.
Bartender laughed.
Yes, we're here hunting a mimic, fellow human.
Bartender laughed. The table laughed. Partner laughed.
We killed the table, had a drink.
Right.
Some
How did you know?
Marching order is you and Guy. You two get to basically have the first choice of what you're doing as you're entering the room and see all this shit happen. Like I said,
Stop.
3 of them are left. I can't do anything about that. They're gone. But you have the Abishai and Half Dragon, and you have what looks to be a war room in here.
A horror room?
War. You can't fight here. It's the war room. And I'm just now realizing how terrifying that is.
It's an Abishai, 2 cultists.
The
What is
blanket
an
and the
Abishai?
face in the middle of it.
Yeah. It's golf in disguise.
They're basically like the Dragonborn with wings, servants of Tiamat.
Gotcha.
Bad.
5-headed dragon. Or 6 is it? 5. 5. It's all the evil dragon colors.
Yeah. Oh, 5 of them. 0 or less.
So obviously these are bad guys.
Behemoth is kind of
Yeah, Abishai are
silver dragons.
harbinger
One
of
new.
The dragons really
Cool.
evil though, per se. Like
Colored ones are. So there we go.
they're just
Absolutely.
they're just doing what they do.
Fuck yeah.
All
sure.
dragons have very negative qualities. Like
Yeah,
even the good
they
guy
breathe
dragons
fire,
are
they-
vaguely
they-
greedy and narcissistic.
20.
The easiest chromatic dragon to deal with is the.
You all hear in the
Red
wind. It's
And it's just really
I still hear it.
I got a 22 to attack.
The hardest
What are
one
you
to deal
attacking?
with is
The
probably
Abishai.
black
The
dragons.
Abishai itself, right?
Maybe green dragons are pretty easy.
All right.
to deal with.
So
I
you said
think I'll
there's
let
3
him-
or 2 people in the
Let him
room.
bust in. I'll follow.
22 to hit. It
Don't
hits.
worry about it.
Yeah.
White dragons in North America. White dragons in
They're a medium creature, correct?
Yes, they are.
Black dragon and red dragon.
I'm also
But
going
then
to.
You said there's 3 creatures?
There is the Abishai, Half Dragon, and 2 cultists.
Therefore,
Yes.
How big is the room?
they
Like
got
that
that fireball would solve half our problems.
At least some of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to do Hail of Thorns.
Are we not going to talk first?
Did you wait? You up and shot one, right?
I attacked the Abishai.
Okay.
No, well, yep, there's no
And
talking
there's
this
damage on that, and now you're wanting to do Hell of Thorns?
But that's
To attack and to cast a
It's a
spell
spell.
are both an action.
He rolled 2 attack, but I think he meant to use a spell instead of rolling.
That what you were doing?
Yeah, Hail of
Spells
Thorns.
you
We're going
don't
off
roll.
of what?
Spells, half the spells you don't have to roll for it, they roll.
Well,
Depends on what it is.
Hail of Thorns
Well,
started as
Range your spells is ranged attack.
Alright.
It starts as a ranged attack.
Next attack against
I
a
wanna say
creature
Hail of
thorns
Thorns.
sprout from the weapon. The target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet take 1d10 piercing damage.
So, okay. I'm guaranteeing that the Cult Fanatics hit for the Half Dragon. You rolled what?
22.
Okay, yeah.
Which one did you
Half
shoot?
Dragon and the Abishai. He went for the Abishai first, but he's hitting everything in that
Oh, yeah, no,
radius.
we gotta have.
He has to hit his target first. If he
Yeah.
misses his target, the spell doesn't go off.
You
But he
hit.
can't hold concentration for up to a minute.
I'm just making sure that it's going to splinter and hit everything.
It should 10-foot radius of the original target.
Alright, so roll damage.
Well, that's fucking terrible.
What'd you do?
A 1
Uno
No,
on
don't.
the arrow?
Huh?
For the arrow?
for the damage. I got some stuff to add.
Well, remember that Hail of Thorns is D10.
Yeah, no.
Can't roll
For
a D8.
each creature that it hits.
That's a D8.
I know that's what the damage.
So you hit the initial. Yeah, that's the initial hit. And you roll a D10 for what all they all take.
6.
No?
It doesn't.
No. 5E's not big on that unless you're
a wizard casting fucking
So
a multi-hit spell anyway.
the Abishai itself is
casting,
taking 5, and they all, I guess,
Yeah.
get 6.
So everything else gets 6 damage.
Yeah.
Warlock.
Flurry of blows. Eldritch Blast each time. I cast Eldritch Blast and Flurry of blows all at the same time. What?
Well, flurry of blows just
Alright.
hit on your
You fucking fire, and then as soon as it hits, splinters off. Thorns hit all the rest of them. They're all fucking mad.
Oh, even the original one takes. Even
You're
when
up.
he hits takes the.
That right there started initiative order. So roll.
Did he say hello? No, fuck it, you're all dead.
move Earth.
Vince.
13.
Tori.
16.
Guy. Corbin.
11.
Nathan. 19. Tyler.
I'm a little higher.
Scrub got 8.
What?
Or what are we
Robert.
at?
12.
Oh, our initial pose. So I guess I got
Alright,
most.
everyone else.
Yeah, I guess I got mine.
Monsters.
Okay, you got.
Oh, Tori got
Oh,
19.
no. I got Tori. I got everyone but monsters.
22.
Yeah, he got a higher one, 22.
Okay.
Alright. Enemies. One got a 15, which is one of the cultists.
Monster 1.
The half dragon got a 14.
Monster 2.
Abishai got an 8.
Monster 3.
And the other cultist got a 4.
It's called Colt. Is that a new couch?
You just realized you get a new couch.
So, Nathan's on here. Yeah, he's on your first.
Oh, I'm going first.
You're the only one that rolled above it.
Okay. So I'm a stealth first.
Tori got 16.
Alright, you're gonna hide.
Actually, I got a 19.
Just gonna run, stun,
you got a 19?
Tori got 19.
Alright, so
Well, still, you're going to go second.
there is the rounded table with kind of a bench around it. Yeah, I'll say there's some other chairs and stuff you could probably hide behind, but there's not like a whole lot. This is a well-lit table for the room, so you can try to hide with
Do
disadvantage.
I not
'cause-
want to hide?
no, you can if you want. It's just you're gonna have to be creative on how you hide in this room.
Maybe I should.
Oh,
I'll just.
you and me always fact check each other in the eye. Don't even fucking lie to me.
I doubt he wants to hide.
Yeah. No, I'll just attack that.
Yeah, you can be the one hiding him.
I mean,
I'll attack the out shot.
You're gonna attack it? How are you
you
gonna
have
attack it?
general shape control of your body. Crossbow person.
So are you gonna do it from a distance, or are you gonna run right up to it?
Some 5 people.
So,
We're gonna call. Which one did you fire at, Vince?
The Abishai.
So I'm gonna say half dragon, or Abishai, half dragon, and the other 2.
That's what it said.
Oh,
D20 first.
yes.
I really hope there's some
Red Devil.
evidence.
You got free attacks though.
Oh, yeah.
there won't be after we murdered till death.
I was quite curious of what they were doing.
10 plus
If they let it, if they would let us in on
7. You doing your crossbow at the Abishai?
Yeah.
That hits. So you'll roll damage, which is
Can I roll my other
yeah. You can roll your if you want to do that third attack. Otherwise, you can hide again with your bonus action.
14?
That one missed. Okay. So you got one that hit.
What's the damage? I roll with a D6.
Yeah, D6 is 3. And that won't be your sneak attack. Well, yeah, that won't be your sneak attack because your first one would have given away your position.
Unless it's got the sharpshooter. Did it stock?
I think it's Stalker.
Got a 4, so like all the air bubbles.
7.
7.
But all the air bubbles like you.
Yeah, these are plus 3.
Yeah, but this is the first time you get this spell, and
So
you
that's
can't shake
Abishai.
it because it's too part
7, so
As soon as I move it, it would start to
See, that's
alright.
and it did.
So second one hits, kind of backs up a little bit, snarls at you. Third one goes wide, like right underneath the dread of the thing. It's like, fuck you. after that.
Wait, so I'm coming in.
Last time.
Oh, never mind.
Come on, Minotaur.
Now Minotaur.
You've been waiting to manhandle something all day.
I really have. Not gonna lie, and that's just the table in the middle of them all.
Yeah. You can take the table with one.
You flipped the
Yeah,
table.
flip the table right on top of it. Or use it as a shield and just shield the table.
Grab 300 them off the side of the building.
I want to spear the dragon into the table
You make them bend over?
with a Goron Rush. I mean, technically, if I hit him with a Goron Rush, they backspace anyway, don't they?
Okay, do your Goring Rush attack as you normally would.
You bend them over. Give them the horn.
And that's a fanatic over there with you.
Yeah, the fanatics are on that north side.
That's what it is, then. I guess I was going for Fnatic.
Okay.
I forgot. Yeah.
Just killing whatever's on that side.
I mean, I guess you could potentially get two of
That's
us.
fine.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
A 3, just trying to add everything.
Yeah, everything.
Everything. I don't even know what I'm adding at this point.
It'd be whatever your gore would be. Strength, I guess. Is it just strength, or did we?
We never really talked about it. I can't remember.
For now, go ahead and add your weapon. See where that puts you.
So do I add the proficiency bonus too?
Yeah.
That's what the plus 7 is?
That's part of it, because that'd be your mod plus your proficiency.
Yes. So it'd just be a 10.
Okay. Yeah, that fanatic for some reason came in and had all his right breakfast. He saw you kind of get ready and kind of stuff about. He's like, "Oh fuck that!" Sidestepped. So you don't take any damage, but you're basically in the table like, "Motherfucker, I missed."
Oh
Now you don't.
Now you pick up
All right. You basically kind of put yourself in prone position. You can use half your movement to get back up, and then you can attack, like sideswipe one that's up for your second attack, or you can.
If I get up, is the table still connected with me?
You getting up would be pushing the table up.
Is the table moved to the ground, or is it like the big table there?
That's kind of what I was.
Is it like a sand table?
Oh no, the table itself is mounted.
No, you're not picking the table up.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna get up.
I mean, he could. We would have to make
Top.
chat for it.
Take the top
Top
part
action
off with them.
economy. What did you try?
What did you get?
Here,
Well, it's just good.
try that one.
Hey, yo, keep that 17.
What were you after?
It wasn't on the board.
Oh, I was just getting up and going for an attack.
Getting up and going for an attack.
I mean, unless of course I can go to
Yeah,
pull
it's
the
the
table out of the
fanatic.
ground.
So go ahead. So you got a 17 to hit it. Go ahead and roll damage for shits and giggles.
No,
Right.
Is there windows or any form of seeing outside in this room?
Yeah, in this room.
Like, just holes in the wall or windows?
Mother.
They look like they're
What
actually
is
structured
going
windows.
on?
They're a little bit glass
It
pane.
doesn't like the tray.
So, like,
It's not like a rose window where it's like
That's
really immaculate, but
Is
they're
that name?
windows. You can, there's glass in there.
like you can just walk.
Is that what you did? Plus 4?
There.
Plus 4? 5.
5 damage,
5 damage.
and you're hitting with your axe as you get up.
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
really low rolls.
You kind of push off from your down position on the table, and you just kind of like drunkenly in a way fucking stumble back with like not even really trying to make attack. You just kind of land your axe from the top point into the guy's chest, and he's just kind of like hanging there as you kind of like, and another thing. So that's where you're at. After that.
53.
So his axe is in some chest.
Yeah, that cult is just hanging there, fucking like, I've had a terrible
We are well
time.
within the 60s.
No.
Like, Murray, how are you now?
Oh shit.
Alright.
First
Can't see my
line,
right.
Plus minor.
Wayne. Wayne. Just fucking look, Wayne. There. Full beaver. Full beaver eyes.
Anyway.
Bring me.
Yeah, who is next?
Who's next?
Tori, you go monster 1. Then monster 2. Monster 1.
Did you label which one was which?
Monster 1 was monsters.
Okay.
Those two?
That's probably the one that died.
1 and 4 were
Yeah, I just, as you said it, I said Monster 1. You said something, I said Monster 2. So Monster 1's dead?
Yes.
Monster
Okay. That was definitely.
That's the half dragon.
2. So is this one's dead?
No, that
Oh,
was
no, that was a cult.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this one's dead?
Yes,
that
that
was
was
the
it.
half dragon.
That's the average shot.
Yeah, the Avishai was 2. That's the part I do remember.
I did attack that shot.
Yeah, because of that. Turn the Avishai towards DB feet there.
Didn't Vince even shoot?
Put it adjacent. He's coming right for you.
Oh shit. It's coming after me.
I'm a
We could have talked about this.
Pretty
Murder
sure it would've been
hobos.
mild conversation followed by combat.
I mean, minor conversation. I'm a bird motherfucker. You
Oh,
got
you
it.
can't protect him?
Push you in the direction.
Minor
Pretty good.
suggestion.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Power words push.
Yeah, because that's plus 6. That's 20. Soft 20 there.
Oh shit.
So take.
He's been running an awful lot.
That's 8 slashing damage.
I don't know if that was a point either.
So I have to take 8 off my armor.
No. You'll take 8.
Damage. Actually.
That's just if I'm gonna hit you or not. That's what I'm rolling for.
Okay, you don't have 18 health, and if you
And in that one, on the second one. So.
marking it.
I wish I makes 2 attacks and 1 sort of moves back.
What?
Yeah, that's 12.
Did you say 84 minus 8?
Yeah.
No, I
Alright.
did some shit math in my head.
So,
Too much smoking pot.
in the lore of white dragons, they're very secluded compared to the dragons and very cocky. So he kind of stumbles you with his first strike with longsword. It kind of cuts to your shoulder a bit, and you kind of stumble back, and he gets like really happy about it. And he goes for another fucking strike,
I see weakness.
and you just duck, and he falls flat on his face like a fucking idiot.
What?
No, but he's probably
Yeah, he is prone to behind you.
Horrible
So
idea.
he is basically subject to any attack against him with advantage.
Who's next?
As long as it's
Melee.
melee.
Is that
It's ranged, it's disadvantage.
No, that's not how attacks of opportunity works. He was not in your vicinity.
So what if,
You didn't enter
what if
your
Vince
bubble?
moves into there?
Huh?
What if Vince moves over there?
Then you can set up a flank
attack.
attack.
Well, that'd be me.
That'd be me. You can go ahead.
Yeah, move through here.
Set up a flank, rape the Abishai. Poor bastard.
Burn card. Bang.
Boom!
Let me tell you about that way.
Why?
7. If you roll another 7, we all gotta have them.
Stop paying me.
Don't invoke it.
It gives me plus to my attack. Oh, yeah. Attack and damage rate plus 4, so
What are you?
yeah, that's my rapier, so plus 6 plus 4 to hit. So 11, 17 to hit.
Hits.
So
17.
I don't think I even bothered to learn flanking situations since I'm never
and extra attack.
understand.
It's one more than last round. 2 more, so soft or 19.
We're looking at math. I'm just kidding.
Try to learn.
Oh yeah.
10 more damage.
10 more.
And that's all I got.
Alright.
Thank you.
So wait, that was
That was 10 then 17. So 27 altogether?
that's like the 10 was second.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 was the second attack.
That's what I put in the episode. Okay.
And then it would be Vince.
Yay. So he's
Vince is the dwarf.
That is he. What?
Yes.
It moves up to
No, you're right.
I'm guessing a 22 hits.
Yes.
I was about to say 17 hit.
I mean, on a good day, yeah.
God damn. Poor guy.
Stop him on the nuts.
I mean, I can't walk around.
Grab his balls and twist! Oh gosh, this is an MMA fight.
Scrub is fucking happy about this. He's gonna take a piss on his turn. Just fucking like, good job!
Just piss on him.
Slaying demons for a living.
Just pissing on the demon.
Now I know what I'm doing on my turn.
Piss.
No, I'm going to ignore that situation.
I am
And which one looked like you were semi in charge of this after I I'll probably
Fine player.
Well, of the people who stayed behind.
I could have
On him?
That's my mistake. That's actually.
Really? I think it is a spell that you can use. If not, I will allow for the counter.
As it's still.
He's doing Hunter's Mark, which is a bonus action, but sure. Yeah, give me a second. For future reference, though, use that before you. Damage? Yes. It's a white. He thinks he's fucking all great, and he's not.
That was 12.
Okay. He's looking worse for wear at this point. He's had a bad fucking time.
Whose turn is it now?
Robert.
Oh, having bad days.
Yeah.
Devour.
How can you make this day?
Just lay on top of it. Just devour it.
Biden.
I'll save that for the end.
That's the last
17 hit?
talk.
It does hit.
A lot of 17s here.
Oh, I know, that's weird. 2, 9, 11.
Yeah, my
That one
was a
doesn't hit.
game year ago.
12. And for the bite. 22.
It dropped another digger.
6.
It's 52.
You already hit 6 damage?
It's dropped.
Okay.
If it gets
So-
any colder, I'm gonna
Fuck
be
it.
like,
Gordon,
Like
blow
after
another
the sword
jacket
hit?
hard.
Huh?
Because the sword hit was 11. And then the bite.
if it gets colder.
Yeah.
If it gets to 50.
You only have 3 HP left.
So we have 2 degrees before I say yes.
Stab, bite his head off.
No.
I was gonna say you were gonna start on
Devour.
fucking taking hold.
No, we've got more shit to do before I
Okay,
Start.
before you start actually eating
Eat it
everything.
and spit it out.
So you just take
go
the
throw it
head.
up on the half dragon.
So
Range attack.
you see his face open up, and it's just a fucking gaping mouth, and fucking just takes by the head, and just he's starting to chew on that fucking head.
A lot of fat here.
Dragon Ball.
You just see a head and a head just fucking go back and forth.
I'm picking up the fucking sword.
That's fine.
Alright,
What kind of sword
Got
just a long sword. It says it's just a long sword. I don't believe
is it? In
it.
me
relation
see.
to the body. Very long
Shit.
sword.
Let me see.
Is that picture?
I wanted to talk.
I'm gonna call it
Please don't
a.
kill him.
I mean, look at a type.
I know.
I'm gonna call it a falchion. Because that's a fucking big ass sword.
So can I keep it?
Yes. Well, you'll have to go and investigate for it and grab it. But yeah, after, or unless you want to spend your turn to grab it whenever it's your turn.
Be the rogue. Be the rogue. Spend your turn.
Well, he's at the beginning of the initiative.
Okay. So whose turn is it?
Oh, we all just turn to the half dragon.
Please don't kill him. I want to talk to him.
I'm already dead.
No, not
On the half dragon.
You see, like,
How do you want to charge?
Chibi
Matches his
Talk to the
AC.
half dragon.
Say what?
Ah!
That was 9 damage.
It needs to be my turn.
You're next.
Cool!
9 damage on
Please
the
don't
first
kill
hit.
him.
So what?
9 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Because I really don't want to be talking to the cultist over there.
Second hit was a soft 20.
Okay. That hits.
That's 18 damage.
Right.
Yes. Sir.
So how'd you hit it there?
Just aiming for
Tiny
like at the neck.
You have a good pokey.
Here we go, pokey pokey.
He did a monster.
Bash, poke, bash, poke, bash, poke. Like some grandma in a mall walking
So-
about. Bash, poke, bash,
Two's
poke.
dead or three's dead now?
What?
The guy just killed that one or no?
That was the last one. So that was number 3 should be the last one standing.
Alright.
Right? No, there's a cultist standing. too,
Yeah.
Right?
The cultist
It's
is.
number 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, guys, is that all you got?
Did I kill it?
No.
Good.
That was the half dragon, right?
Bola.
That you went after.
We're gonna capture this guy, don't we?
Charmed person.
We could torture him afterwards. Yeah.
All the torture.
I don't care if we kill him. I just want to get information out of him first.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck?
Let's tie him up and put him
Scrub,
in the train.
scrub.
Shut up, Scrub.
Scrub!
That's a foot.
That is a foot.
He's shaking his fist at you, thinking about doing Adar again.
I outpower you.
Yeah. This will get him mocked the tentacle.
Yeah.
I guess. It's you, Porter.
Yes. Ish.
Added 1 or 2 there. Nobody's paying attention. That's fine.
Nah.
You have a
It's
snake.
straight diagonal, so it's actually much longer than it seems. But no.
What are you doing?
In Draconic, I was like, look, you're outnumbered, outclassed, and outgunned. I suggest you throw down your arms and just surrender peacefully.
What are guns?
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. He's a half dragon and he's already like fucked up.
Or country.
But it's in Draconic, though.
Just because you're speaking to him in his language doesn't
Doesn't mean you're at the same dialect. You could be talking to Dragonborns all day and he's like, fuck them pansies.
Might actually be it.
I think I rolled 6 points. Damn.
Yep, you rolled 6. Minus what?
Plus 6. So 12.
He literally ignores you for a minute and starts picking his teeth with his sword, like, fuck you.
Wow, you're.
After I just stabbed him with
Yeah.
I got stabbed. I'm still gonna sit here and taunt you.
Okay then.
Yeah,
I'll
he's gonna take your sword and pick his tooth real quick and tell you to fuck off.
Well, I gave you the chance to do this peacefully. Hold person.
Alright.
I don't
What's
know
the
what
DC?
16.
What's the save?
These are old chairs. Old person?
Yeah.
I have it.
I want to know if it's can be done at a higher spell.
It can for additional
Old
targets.
person, it's wisdom.
He rolled a straight 12, no bonus.
Higher level is just additional targets.
You got it.
For a longer time.
He's held.
Deal with the cultist. I got him.
That's the both of them.
He's sitting there playing the flute with your fucking.
Like,
Tyler. It's both of them.
Yeah, it looks very inappropriate. What?
It's both the monsters.
The one that's held, he gets another chance to save
I don't
out
think he
his
does. Does he?
Yes, every time it's his turn.
Yeah. At the end of each of its turns.
So, I mean, can't make the turn, so that's a 2, so that's enough.
Then Cultist.
Cult Fanatic. Okay.
Then it restarts. We almost killed it in one round.
Almost! If you had, gone for damage instead.
How dare you keep him alive, you son of a dick.
Is that a natural 20? That's a natural.
To keep control of my spell.
Oh.
Look at that wild magic surge that's somehow creeping up on him.
It's just waiting.
Shit.
Yeah, if you want to do, he can throw it back at me right now and screw up everything.
This fanatic just watched and saw as you basically tore through one of the lesser bosses.
Everyone's over there stomping on him.
He's like, oh fuck! I'll fucking get out of here!
No, don't run away. We will hunt you down. Bad idea.
How are you talking to it? Are you still like devouring?
I'm not finished doing him. I'm out here to fucking come back.
Mouth outside of the neck. Don't do that. It's a bad idea.
He's like, fuck. He throws down his dagger. He's like, I'm fucking done. I'm getting out of here.
Not getting through that.
He fucking.
I'm fighting religion after this.
Like a legitimate religion, not this shit.
Cultist thing, find new religion.
You see him trying to like run that direction towards another door on the other wall.
I throw a hand at.
You do get an attack of opportunity. You're right next to him.
Grapple.
And I think you have Sentinel, don't you?
He does.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go.
You just gotta hit him. Don't even bother grappling. Just go straight down.
No.
What'd you
Do
get?
you want to roll on the table?
Yeah,
Roll on the table. 4.
that's not much better.
Is it better?
You still have extra attack if you want to make that second.
Hey, he got an 18.
No, he did not.
It's on his table and it's an 18.
And it's his dice. He rolled an 18.
No.
No.
This guy's having a bad enough day.
Hey, you got an 18.
You can roll for your extra attacks though. No, you can't.
I just
He
want to
can.
say
He
this
can.
dice is loaded.
It's an 8.
Stop
Plus
letting
7
use
to
him
yeah,
to get
plus 7.
information.
Plus 7, that's enough to
That's
hit.
a
That's enough to hit.
Yeah. And with Sentinel, you fucking stop him. You basically take the body of the other one on the back of the axe, you kick him forward, and he lands on the other side.
Yeah.
So you have 2
Roll
fucking
damage.
corpses on your axe. He can just fucking twirl around.
It's been messed with.
Wait, you killed him?
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
Doesn't have 12 plus 6.
They like as soon as you guys walk through the room and Vince fucking splintered in both of them, they only have 4 HP apiece.
So.
I ordered it.
Cult
Well,
of
you might
Blood.
still get.
Cult of
Gold
gold.
gold.
Cult of gold.
So we all fall into the money.
Okay.
Just sit there.
As the souls.
And they fall into the ball of the
It's
green.
years later, Gold's fucking fat. He lives at the bottom of this team and is the basement floor that just feed him people. Yours! This is glorious!
I don't know who's turn it is.
Alright, both monsters, then it's all
Everything's dead.
Those 2 are dead. There's only one monster left alive.
Yeah, the one that I had.
Well,
So this is the
I'm
end of
at
combat.
losing
This
this
sword.
sword.
You're looting it?
Yeah.
You run up, you pick it up, it's your sword.
Better.
Just write down Falchion.
Not better. I'm just
Falchion.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
The only difference in the long sword is that it's got a little curve.
Yeah, perfect. It basically works. It's a D8 weapon.
Perfect. I just have a
You'll- I don't know if you would be proficient.
It's a long sword.
He's a fighter. He's
Yeah.
proficient.
Okay, so yeah, you'll
Fighters and barbarians.
you'll add your strength and proficiency.
Is it a weapon?
To be
He's proficient.
your plus.
It's a weapon. You can pretend that it is.
So plus 4, so that is a +7 weapon.
Yes. It's a
If I
fighter
had
with
7
kind of
armor
arm holding a
It'll be
sword.
a 1d8 plus
He's proficient.
4. 'cause you're-
Is he
Or
a
Tyler,
fighter?
it's okay. This is a coffee mug. I'm proficient in this weapon.
Oh, yeah, my tavern brawler. Boom!
Can I run up to the half dragon?
No.
Keeper twice, so you're paying for that.
I will rain down hellfire on you and your family.
Calm down. Alright, what do you want to do?
I'll walk up and turn.
No.
Dragon. You already tried talking to it. It didn't work.
I have him.
He has him held with the spell. He can't move anywhere right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where he's.
I mean,
at.
we
Yeah,
can surround
like
him
I
and
said.
kill him if he breaks out of the hole. So
He's trying to get. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get information right now.
Oh, okay.
laughter.
Yes, the sharpest
Actually,
sword
yes,
in
but-
anyone's
but what
arsenal.
was
I do a
after?
perception check.
So I go charm first too.
Yes,
I have multi-attack.
So-
I cast books.
While he is held, we'll consider this kind of out of initiative. So you can help him to look around the room.
I got a 17.
21. All right.
Plus
What's your perception?
So
Make him roll for a save.
perception 4. So I got a 21 as
I
well.
just realized that's balanced on the non-flat side.
So what?
I got a 21 as well because of my perception.
It is. Almost midnight.
Yeah, it's getting there.
22.
So there's the door he was running to, which
He did not make it to.
he did
Yeah.
not make it to.
Look, he's stuck.
This is not what I signed up for.
But
Why can't I feel my everything?
Exactly.
you feel like. Why did you do that?
Knock on wood.
Okay.
Not gonna polypropylene spray on the wood.
You feel like the table is kind of obscuring something for the moment.
Polypropylene.
That's a fun word.
So underneath it.
Yeah, like there's something that might be underneath the table right now.
So I look underneath too.
Or you
Make
ask the half
a-
dragon if there's something under the table.
Yeah. You can make an investigation check if you want, or you can kind of get more information.
Wave your niece shiny.
Other than that, the door itself seems to have its own locking mechanism of its own kind. And then there's another seal next to it.
Okay, well,
Like the magic seal that the dragon was talking about.
I'm gonna check underneath too. 19.
Alright. There's a chest underneath there.
Well, I stick my head
Well,
in.
22 is
Make
the
two.
investigation check.
Huh?
22 because of the.
Yeah.
Even
So I don't have.
Are you alright?
I don't have a key to this, but can I use my lockpick?
You can try.
Okay. Probably not gonna get
I knew there was a reason why 8 only had.
a 60.
Plus what? Did
Plus
you-
your proficiency.
What's my proficiency?
3.
Plus 3.
And
then
dex.
Plus your dex.
So,
I think it's just 6 in all.
yeah,
So 21.
22.
22. You're close, but it's not there.
Ooh, master lock.
Is it magical or just a lock?
It's just a really elaborate lock.
So I can get it.
Can I get bigger and just chunk it on the ground?
I mean-
break what's inside.
You can break the contents.
Shake it first, make sure.
So I didn't get anything for it.
No.
Well, I pulled it out so everyone else can get a better look. at
Okay,
it.
you pulled out the chest. Okay. Anybody messing with the door at this point or talking to the Abishai?
Half dragon.
Half dragon.
Someone's
Abishai,
talking to the
Abishai. Whoa. Is that gonna be your new form now? Your new regular form?
Is that?
He amorphoses into the
Can I
Abishai's body.
intimidate the half dragon and tell us more information about this place?
Are you gonna allow them to approach it and talk to
As
it?
long as they don't kill it.
I approach it.
Okay, so Schlong is over there. Basically, she has it held, and she's like, if you hurt it, then I can't hold it. So, talk to it. Don't harm it yet.
Left or right,
Okay.
Corbin. Left or right.
What are you doing?
West or east? I'm just kidding. No.
West or south?
West
or
you
south,
cast-
damn it.
You start casting a spell on stopping you.
I can
how?
counter that.
No, physically stopping you.
Okay, hide behind me.
Right.
Right.
Okay, you want to go for an intimidation, right?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay. So, what are you going to ask it a question with it, or are you just going to be like, I'm a Minotaur?
Right.
Pretty much just asking him to spill his guts about this place.
Before we spill his guts for real.
Pretty much. I mean, as I'm just sitting there twirling my meat fountain.
Alright.
That's the description.
No,
Alright, talk about your
no, you,
well, you're-
you threatened him with the Medusa.
Roll the 21.
You rolled a 21 already. Okay. Okay. He says the only thing you need to know is look further past the war room.
T?
So now we kill it.
No, he didn't point toward where the door. He pointed toward a darker section further in the corridor.
Is he lying to us?
So
One
what's
inside
happening?
check.
Wait, what?
He has to be
Zone of truth.
No, I don't have that one at the moment. It's in the pile.
You have Zone of Truth. Do you not?
I thought Zone of Truth was a 4th level spell.
Oh, 17? No, the Rangers have it too.
You didn't take it.
You didn't take it.
No good.
I got a 17 on insight.
I'm pretty insightful.
Alright. That'll be your last check for this. As we're going.
I can actually save that for
My
my next question. Because of the one I actually wanted to ask.
rolled a 17.
Yeah, I got to call it.
Okay.
He
See you in a bit.
He seems mostly legitimate. I mean, he's like, the plans of this particular area is in the hands of Acadus. We handled the armies of the Dark.
What did you want to ask?
What was going on in this room before we showed up?
It's a war room.
What exactly were you planning?
The breach.
Of your anus.
You can see that, like, he kind of conveys.
Insight. He's
He
telling the
conveys
truth,
toward
right?
the. Huh?
The nat 20 insight. He's telling the truth on that, right?
Yeah. He's pointing right toward the war room, and you can see that there's like all these insectoid-like creatures that look like they're heading right toward Iris.
On the table.
Yeah. Like giant insectoid-like creatures, like purple worms, big fucking shit.
Great.
Graboids.
I have a 5e sheet for that.
Can we put his eyeballs out now?
Who's all in on this?
We've seen that.
We've seen figures. We can
Where does that
recognize
sound?
literally just one of them.
I got a soft 20 on it.
Wait. What country are you from?
The half dragon?
Yeah. Because that's not who we fly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, I can make
Thing
this
is a
very
paladin.
easy now. Bottom up, Zone of Truth.
Right! It's a great spell.
His people mainly, have domain in Vanya. So above that Underdark entrance where the other.
You didn't see Fuck up.
Fuck! Ah, shit. My master didn't pay me enough for this.
Oh god.
Can I go to his eyes out now?
As far as you can tell, there's some people in Stormguard that could be involved. There's a lot of people in the Underdark that are involved. And it seems like this was mainly orchestrated by somebody specifically here in Arwen.
Who was the guy in the armor?
That was the 5th commander of the Iris. What the fuck's the word for an entire military, for the regime, basically?
Spies?
Huh?
Spies?
No, he's
traitors?
No, he's actually like the
Captain.
major member of the military elite of Iris.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm asking the guy. Spies or traitors?
He just kind of smirks. He's like, "What do you think?"
Yes.
I
The
have
answer
a
is
good
yes.
combination to do something now.
My running ability is not meeting one around me 10 feet prone when I dash. I have ability that turns my skin to stone.
Okay.
Dashing. Everyone around me falls. I ram something.
Why?
Stone skin? Stone skin doesn't give. You know, It just gives you resistance to damages, not special abilities.
Okay, we're
Like,
playing in theory
so
away
that's
from the
like-
story.
just like-
What's going on?
yeah.
He's, like I said, he's basically
This
told
whole
you what he's going to tell you.
Rules written versus rules flow.
I mean, this whole last card I got was all homebrew card or spells.
I'm gonna do a medical and see how hurt he is real quick.
Okay. Spells.
That's a 4.
He seems relatively
Yeah.
healthy. He's mostly dealing with your fucking spell.
Everybody
Keep
want
nothing to it.
for a big step?
I was just gonna shoot him.
Well,
in the face.
good news. You get to stab him now because the spell's out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're about to run out. 22.
Shink, shink.
Okay, hits.
So 18.
Hits.
And if he's still up, magic missile.
16 damage.
Can I make this worse? While y'all are
Scrubs
all
is doing
stabbing?
a like, very light
Huh?
chill
How much
touch on him.
Actually,
You
no.
rolled
I'll
the
get right up there and hit him
How
with
much
shocking grasp.
You want to hit him too?
Is he
I'm
wearing
assuming
armor?
he's dead already. I'm just playing with my meat pal.
You hit him. Is he wearing armor?
Yes, he
he's
is.
only like 16.
Cool. I get advantage on this
He's
hit.
only like 16.
So then he actually can.
The one melee that I'm ever gonna get in.
14
Enjoy
plus
this.
6, so 20.
With the rapier.
Damage?
Does he take lightning damage by any chance?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool.
He's only resistant to fire, not their degree.
Takes
All right.
damage from me.
Did everybody already roll their damage?
Yeah, I got 20.
Who all broke 10?
I. Twice.
You broke 10?
No, he
What?
wrote damage.
That's all the damage is. 16, 12, 20, 9, 9. Everybody at the same time?
So he is dead.
And pull out together.
Why did you do
Well, I
He is
kinda
dead,
just
and
did the strong
as
thing.
the final strike kind of hits him, you know, there's a little bit of a bounce to it. And who has the highest passive perception?
I have 20.
You hear something like a key jingle on the inside of his chest plate.
Cool.
Hate the body.
Spit out the chest plate. Yeah,
Let me just.
Boy.
How am I gonna just snake my arm? How am I gonna snake my arm down his chest to grab that?
unfashioned armor.
When you say chest plate, you mean armor that he's wearing?
Yeah.
Skin.
Or like inside his chest?
It's in his chest plate.
Okay.
Yeah, inside his arm.
Oh, reach down. Pull it out. Normal shit.
It's dead. It's not quite.
You know what, or like really tendril arms you got in there? What?
Key. Chest.
Ah, get it. Kiss chest. Chest plate. Chest.
I see if the
I'll
key
walk
works
up to
on
the
it.
chest, stick my face in it.
Yep, that is a chest. Congratulations, Bird.
I didn't finish
Go,
that
go.
line.
Motherfucker!
I walk up to the chest and stick my head in it.
Yes, I do.
Alright,
Just see if the key works on the chest.
you see if it works on the chest.
Need this.
It does.
Ew!
I
Click.
do.
No.
Now I'm poisoned.
Everybody rolls. Dexterity save.
Yeah.
I gotta remember who's for this.
Claire, 24 AC. Nothing can be. Dex save.
Hell, never.
Eve. I have some rogues. I have some level rogue. Evasion.
I
He's fighting
for the
sleep
most
there?
part, I
You
can
get
do
a. You able to grab bow?
Make sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
that. You sure?
20 hours of being awake.
Not bad, man.
Very close.
You want the energy drink that's in the car? Halfway? It's still cold.
I bet it is.
It's 51 degrees in here.
61.
You're almost
50.
Up to 50.
Oh well.
Alright, so you're opening the chest?
Yeah, that's not just
Yeah.
Click.
Okay.
Shove out of the way. What's in there?
Don't read that.
Basically, like Borderlands explodes upward. I'm just kidding. Within the chest, you find a longbow by the name of
That's a big chest.
Arakunas.
That's a big chest to have a long
A
bow.
collapsing longbow made of steel cooled in dragon's blood. When collapsed, it doubles as a longsword. Any arrows fired from it will unleash a blast of breath weapon of the dragon whose blood is cooled, and roll d6 on this table. So if you roll a 1, it's fire damage. If you roll a 2, it's lightning damage. If you roll a 3, it's acid damage. If you roll a 4, do you roll
A 4.
ice damage. So you have a bow with ice damage.
Nice. That also doubles as a longsword.
Which I'll have to double check on the stats for it, but
Alright.
just write down Arakunas.
Spell that.
AARO
Arcunas.
KUNUS.
I thought it was gonna be like Arrow Kunis, like Mila Kunis.
I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna give you guys the things that I basically picked for you because we'll say for
The best. It's for the best people to use these.
yeah, you can, for story's sake, you feel these particular items calling to you.
It's almost as if they
For
are.
Schlong, you get the Abjurer's Cape. This cape grants +1 to spell casting and saving throws against magic.
I take the cape.
The cape can grant resistance to the following types of magic: fire, acid, cold, thunder, lightning, psychic, and necrotic.
What did I miss?
Everyone
They
just
banned
stabbed
it.
monster.
You guys opened the chest.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, he missed out the big head.
Yeah. Everyone just stabbed the guy.
Yeah, hey, roll for damage.
Sorry.
For funsies, roll your damage.
Roll my damage?
Yeah.
So
So
for
far,
your
the
damage,
highest damage in that combo was
Is it in the
20.
book?
No.
Damn it. You
Roll
got
that
I still
over
have bang.
I can send you. I can
That
send you
zero
this
or
later
20?
Okay.
if you need me to. Just
Yeah.
remind me to.
No.
What's the?
No,
How do you spell it?
Roll your weapon damage.
ABJ
Oh, roll my weapon damage?
UR
One of your weapons.
ERS
Oh,
Cape.
Falchion?
URS.
No, you use it, right?
Oh, sorry, I was rolling the
After the first R,
It's a D8, isn't it?
ERS.
D8. Oh, yeah, it's a D8.
Yeah, Abjurers.
Abjurer's Cape. It's an abjuration magic.
Bunch of
I
resistance.
got a 1.
To hit.
8 damage.
8 damage.
You did the
No, kidding. Not too good.
A single damage.
Ready for yours?
My ass.
Mine's ready.
You found a lance
Yeah, this is that one.
that is a retractable
This one
lance
is this the
that
one?
can extend and kind of.
I'm
My
getting
ass
It's
is
monster.
high
retractable
horse.
to basically like a 5 feet like
What?
melee
My ass
strike.
is high horse.
It's a +1 lance. While this lance is on your person, you can cast these spells: Find Steed at will, Heroism 3 for a day, Compelled Duel once per day.
Did I get my repeating crossbow?
And for flavor, you can kind of reflavor your regular horse. It says when you cast Find Steed with this, you summon a beautiful
reason
white
it's called
celestial
Winchester.
horse named Legacy.
My ass on my
You
legs.
just have to time share it with like 4 other people that have
Huh?
the
Does
lance.
it have wings?
No, unfortunately.
For the legacy of my ass.
No Pegasus yet.
For you, you get the Abyssal Rebuke. Sword has a +2 to all attack rolls and deals an additional 1d8 radiant damage.
That, I'm good with my
You're good with your weapon.
I'll take it.
+6 to hit and +6 on attack.
That's with your bonuses and stuff. This is a +2 on top of that.
Yeah.
It's a +2 weapon, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, your weapon's not a +6 weapon.
Yeah,
If it was,
what
it
is
should
it
be in a
right here?
museum
It is a
and
rapier.
or used by kings. Not
Said
here.
that
So-
calls my steed to me.
Yeah,
It
you
calls
get
a magical
you get
steed.
a weapon called, or you get the spell Find Steed.
What do
So
we do
it's
with our
plus-
regular weapons now that we're replacing them with magic
Oh,
ones?
to the side.
Yeah, fuck this nonsense.
You guys will have to attune to all these.
So it's a +2. What?
+2 weapon. I mean, I can send you guys all these whenever.
Yeah, but I need to write it down.
Okay.
It's a +2 weapon and radiant plus.
1d8 radiant damage. It's got extra stuff. When striking a critical hit against a fiend or undead, the sword will flash brilliantly, and arcs of radiant energy will burst from the strike. Target to other fiends or at dead in 30-foot radius, dealing 1d8 damage to them as well. So if you strike one, it arcs out and hits everything around.
On a crit.
Nice.
Your crits have splash damage.
That's not the only thing with splash damage.
Yay, I have the defensive wizard's cape. That makes sense. Fortunately, most of my shit is evocation.
Have your escape. I feel awfully discriminated against now.
What's that?
What? Abjurator's cape. Abjuration.
I mean, you can go over there and just you don't want to misfit the case.
You're gonna really feel bad.
What do I got for you? Got a cloak of
Your
poison,
weapon
acid immunity.
that you find a long sword called the Aberration Slayer. You gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage roll made with this magic weapon. This weapon deals an additional 1d8 psychic damage to creatures with intelligence greater than 2. When you hit an aberration with the aberration takes an extra 1d8 psychic damage. For the purpose of this weapon, aberration refers to any creature with the aberration type, including mind flayers and beholders. Proficiency with a long sword allows you to add proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attack you make with it.
I do have one question though. If he rolls a 1 and hits himself, since he's an aberration,
Bonus damage to myself.
Yep.
Do I take bonus damage from it for catching it to my back like I am prone to do?
Let's say
It's not made with intent to damage. I'm just setting it
or you
there.
can say you mostly have clothing of some natural sort, don't you?
I mean, it's in there, I guess.
Wrap it.
I'm naked all the time.
I mean, what you eat is around you. Too.
This clothing is my reproductive organ.
Yes, but you do leak out oil and other
Yes, that's
things
what my reproductive organ does.
that expose you and other things. It will probably protect you from the oil.
You're a jerk.
What?
Awake to my own weapon. That's what he's doing.
No. Alright. You found a ring.
The one and only.
Yeah. He did. Called a Twist of Fate. The
It was
ring
his
grants
bra the
1
entire
luck
time.
point. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You choose to spend your luck point after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined, you choose which of the. It's basically luck,
But
feat,
only one.
but it's only one because it's an item.
You
You
get
only get one.
one free advantage.
Oh, you only get to use it once.
Once per day,
Yeah.
not for long rest.
Oh, once, then the ring explodes and it takes your finger with it.
Hey, it's better than the mimic ring that turns fingers into skeleton keys.
Is that really a bad thing, though?
No, especially if you go
Open this
around cutting
lock.
off people's right
Still
hands.
the Abiyashi blade, right?
Yes.
I rolled
Or
in that
Abishai's
one
weapon.
once when I was using a great sword.
So,
Cut 2 fingers off.
looking closer at the sword, you can see that
DMs
there's
that
kind
I
of
had
a
to
allotment,
DMs that I had to like
and
focus on.
there's
using
a little bit
weapon
of a
like that.
bauble inside, like a jewel
These two.
It's not as
inside here that
just
looks
lash
like it
with your
would
hand.
fit the rivet inside that blade.
Said I had
So,
disadvantage for
the blade is called Third Age. You gain advantage on. So,
Oh, I need to write this down.
yeah, just write down the name Third Age.
He'll send us information later.
That was silent. You knew why?
There was another one.
You knew why?
This weapon allows him to gain advantage on death saving throws. When you roll a 1 to make a weapon attack with Third Age,
Not in
your next
61.
weapon attack with the
Does not
weapon is made with advantage. You can cast Shield once per short rest upon yourself. If any other
It's actually
creature,
currently warmer than when it's set to.
any other creature than the attuned list of weapons, they suffer 1d4 psychic damage. So it's your weapon, basically. You gain +1 to your Constitution score to a maximum of 20. As a bonus action, you can use the disengage action.
So I'm at
You just
plus
realize you
plus
got
constitution.
Yeah. So, that's all it was.
That's all it adds.
Additional 1d8 to abjuration.
So I can do 1 extra constitution.
Alright, so the grand total ones are 7,
It'd
and
be
the nat 20s are 5.
Oh, 15.
But the nat 20 didn't come by until later.
I did not count initiatives. I only counted
What else
battles.
How about
Is it a
How about
D8
insights?
or
Did you count the one on the
DC?
guy saying the breach? Nat 20 insight. Ah, shit.
It stays as a D8.
Oh, take a shower.
You all
That
leave it?
sounds fun.
Oh no, I'm just trying to get warm.
Flower sounds fantastic.
For some reason, fire is like six. Really cold.
A brisk slightly above freezing.
It'd be frozen. It'd be snowing
Hey, Vince.
outside. She'll have the AC on.
Benny,
She locks her butt.
Vince.
you need to get out of here, man. I understand. We got one more thing of gifts that I have to give out, and we're done. And I can send it to you later if you need it.
Yeah, just send everyone their.
You got yours, so you're done.
Who's left?
I know you're fucking exhausted, man. So you need to get home. I hear you.
Yeah, they're just the next room. But they didn't go in and stab the guy. Yeah.
Well, no, you guys gotta go back. Well, yeah, there's that option, I guess. Because the seal's right there, but there's also the door to something else. So.
Honestly, I don't trust that dragon.
All right, so yeah, we'll
So I
do the
kinda
next section if we're gonna
live
sit
in
here and
city.
talk about it.
Like, I kind of live in the city.
You
but
just send everyone a link with their.
Yeah, what you got?
Standing.
Yep. That's game.